Armstrong, Steve Armitage, along with Byron McDonald, and welcome to night 3 of Parapan Am Swimming from the CIBC Aquatic Center and Field House just outside of Toronto. A very busy night ahead for you with para swimming, 16 finals. Let's take a quick look at the schedule. It should be a good night for the Brazilians, Byron. Mainly because their big guns are going to be in action tonight. Brazil, Diego, and Joana da Silva.
Well, they've got some powerful sprinters, and it's interesting because in the able-bodied, that's also the Brazilian strength, is the sprint distances. So it's translated over into the para distance, para swimming team as well. They've got some great sprinters, and right now they're far ahead of everyone in the gold medal count. They've got some real fast people getting to the top of the podium. Tonight will be no exception. In the overall medal count, it's actually a real tight battle. Canada right now has one medal more than the Brazilians in the total, and Mexico had a very good day on the first day, the opening day, and so they're in the third spot in the total medal count.
And the Canadians are expecting a good showing tonight out of one of their up-and-coming stars, a 19-year-old from Montreal, Aurélie Brevard.
Anytime you can get to the podium twice in one session, then you're obviously having a very good night, and people have high expectations. And Brevard out of Montreal is expected to challenge for medals in both her two events tonight, the 100 butterfly and the 50-meter freestyle. She is the world champion in the 50-meter freestyle, so that one should not be in doubt, but the 100 fly is a very rich field, so we'll see.
The athletes are coming on deck for the men's 100-meter butterfly. And there's the start list. This is the S8 category. Only 6 swimmers, 2 lengths of the pool. Medals will be awarded. All eyes will be on lane 4, Armando Andrade of Mexico.
And that's lane number 2, Carlos Lopes Maciel from Brazil, 37 years of age, was a Paralympian in 2012. This is the first time we're going to see him here at these Pan Am Games. Agustin Orellano, from Argentina, 18 years of age. He's a newcomer on the international scene for Argentina. It's the first time we've seen him at these games. Armando Andrade is not a newcomer. He's a silver already in these games in the 50 freestyle. He's the defending champion. He has lane number 4. He's 20 years of age from Mexico. Angel Buitin will have lane number 5. He's 23 years of age, also from Mexico. He won a bronze in a relay 4 years ago at the Parapans in Mexico. Zach Zona from Canada, 16 years of age, won a bronze in the 400-meter freestyle earlier in the competition. He'll have lane number 6. There are actually only 6 swimmers in this competition. The veteran, Tom Miazga, 24 years of age, 6 medals at the 2007 Paris, but a silver already at these games in the 100-meter backstroke. He swims out of Wisconsin.
2 lengths of the pool. This is the final of the men's 100-meter butterfly, S8. Armando Andrade of Mexico, the defending champion, the 20-year-old, is in lane 4. He's also the America's record holder with the clocking 103.92, and he had a bronze medal at the World Championships. 6 swimmers, 2 lengths of the pool. The men's 100 fly. S8.
And the numerical classifications are 1 through 10, basically. With the lower the number, the higher the disability. This is the S8 class. It's classified as swimmers who've lost either both hands or one arm, compete in this class, and also athletes with severe restrictions in their joints and lower limbs.
And Armando Andrade in lane 4. Mexico got a terrific start.
Well, and he's off in beautiful technique. Nice hip movement through the entire action. Beautiful timing of the arms and the leg.
Off the wall, less than 50 meters to go now in the men's 100 fly. And Brad Buchanan and Zana of Canada. 1, 2, 3.
Well, the defending champion is showing why he won 4 years ago. He's kept up that form, and he's way, way out in front. The Mexican in lane number 4. His teammates, this should be a 1-2 for Mexico. His teammate in lane number 5, Bhutan, the 23-year-old, is solidly in second spot, although he's tightening up a little bit, and here comes lane number 6.
Just over 5 meters to go, and they're not touching the defending champion, Andrade from Mexico. He repeats as champion, and that's an America's record for the 20-year-old from Mexico. Bhutan, another Mexican, touches for silver, and Zana of Canada will get the bronze in the men's 100 fly S8. He did it. He successfully defended the title he won 4 years ago at home in Guadalajara, and he does it again here in Toronto. Bhutan, his Mexican teammate, will take the silver, and Zana of Canada, the 16-year-old from Waterford, Ontario, will go home with the bronze.
Excellent rhythm, excellent movement, and you got to remember here, Andrade is winning by a body length and a half, 2 body lengths, and yet he's still pushing it all the way to the wall. Look at this, a couple of body lengths, that's a lifetime best time. Anytime an athlete does a lifetime best performance, you know they've hit their taper well, they've done the right training. Second spot there is Bhutan, his teammate, and Canada's Zana just gets in there for the bronze medal up in lane number 6 over the Argentinian in lane number 3. 1-2 for Mexico in this one, Steve.
Mexico take gold and silver, and the bronze goes to Canada in the men's 100 fly S8.
Absolutely fantastic, America's record. We were saying this morning that records are just falling like flies, and I think they're going to continue tonight.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 100 mètres papillon S10 pour les femmes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Damas, 100 metros mariposa. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 100 meters butterfly.
The winner coming on deck for the 100-meter butterfly, S8 through 10. Canadians will have 3 in this one. Katarina Roxon will be in 1, Samantha Ryan in 4, and Aurélie Rivard will be in lane 5.
Dans le cours 1, représentant le Canada.
Lane number 1 from St. John's, Newfoundland, coached by her dad, 2-time Paralympian, Katarina Roxon picked up a silver medal in the 400-meter freestyle earlier in the competition. She is an S9. Also an S9 is Natalie Sims from the United States, based in Minneapolis. She won the silver on the relay, was 4th in that race that Roxon won the silver medal. She'll have lane number 2, Sims will. Her American teammate, Anna Johannes, will be in lane number 3. She is also an S9, 21 years of age, out of the Chicago area. 5 gold medals 4 years ago at the Parapans in the S9 category. She'll have lane number 3. Lane number 4, one of the 2 Canadians in the next side by each in lane 4 and 5, Samantha Ryan, 16 years of age from Saskatoon, coached by Steve Hendricks. 2014 was her first international team. Now she's here seated first in the 100-meter butterfly. There's Aurélie Rivard from Canada, fresh off winning a world title at the World Championships a few weeks ago in Glasgow, silver in the 400-meter freestyle at the Paralympic Games. She is an S10. Daniela Jimenez from Argentina, an S9, 22 years of age, won the 100-meter breaststroke earlier in this competition, and that was her 3rd games in a row for a gold medal in the 100-meter breaststroke. She's a 2-time Paralympian. Barrera Zapata from Colombia, only 13 years of age, won a gold medal at the South American Games last year as a 12-year-old. And there's Shani Insay from Trinidad and Tobago, 20 years of age, won a pair of bronze medals 4 years ago at the Parapans, was 7th in her first race here at these Parapans in the 400-meter freestyle. This is a 2012 Paralympian.
2 lengths of the pool, we're getting set for the women's 100-meter butterfly, S8 through 10. Aurélie Rivard of Canada in 5. next to her Canadian teammate Samantha Ryan. In the prelims, Rivard posted a time of 1:11.50. Samantha Ryan 1:11.30.
And we do need to mention this is an S8, 9, and 10, and the lower the number, the higher the disability, so it is a little bit of an advantage for the S10s, which are the swimmers in lanes 4 and 5. The two Canadians, Ryan and Rivard, are both S10, as Barrera is in lane number 7.
Ryan did not get the best of starts, but Aurélie Rivard did in lane 5, and she'll lead the field to the wall. She'll touch, turnover, and have less than 50 meters to go in the women's 100 fly, S8 through 10.
And that's a very, very fast time going out for Rivard. That's on record pace. That's a very quick first 50 meters. Can she hold it on? This is a woman that's also won medals in the 400-meter freestyle, which is a 4.5, 5-minute race, so she really should not be dying. This is a tremendous performance right now. Ryan's a great swimmer right next to her in lane number 4, but look at Rivard, a body length lead.
And Ryan is catching her teammate. She's making a move. Can Rivard hang on for gold? Here comes Ryan. Just over 5 meters to go. It's still Rivard in front, and it looks as if Rivard takes gold in the women's 100 fly. Silver to her teammate Samantha Ryan, and Jimenez of Argentina picks up the bronze. Ryan may have made her move a little bit too late if she had any intent of taking gold. The gold goes to Rivard, the silver to Ryan, and the bronze to Jimenez of Argentina.
You've got to have a certain strategy coming into the competition, and depending on how the beginning of the race goes, you'll be able to adjust if you really, really have to. But right off the bat, look at Ryan way out there, way out, or Rivard, I should say, way out in front, right off the start. She just kept that going all the way to the finish, and Ryan closed and closed, but ran out. At the top there, you got Jimenez just out touching Johannes from the United States for the bronze medal. But it was really that first 50 meters that Rivard had that Ryan just couldn't make up for that first 50 meters. Her body length behind, ran out of gas at the end, did Rivard, but when you got that big of a lead, it's going to be tough for anybody to catch you. Best times by those two women. Those are great world-class swims.
2 gold and 2 silver at the Worlds for Rivard. Aurélie Rivard and Samantha Ryan give Canada a 1-2 finish in the women's 100 fly, S8 through 10. Jimenez of Argentina takes the bronze. We're getting set for the men's 50-meter butterfly. S1 through 5. There are S4 and 5 swimmers in this race, and one of the superstars in para swimming, Daniel Diaz of Brazil, will be in lane 5. He is the world and America's record holder in the distance in the 50 fly.
50 meters butterfly S5 final.
If you've never seen para swimming, you're in for a treat when you watch Diaz. He can really move in the water.
Well, 15 Paralympic medals is a testament to how successful Diaz has been.
21 Parapan Am medals. There's the start list for the men's 50-meter butterfly. Daniel Diaz of Brazil, the veteran, one of the most decorated para swimmers in the world, will be in lane 5.
Carril 1, Argentina. In lane 1, representing Argentina.
Lane number 1 is Ariel Kessi from Argentina, 32 years of age. He's a 4-time Paralympian for Argentina, 4-time Parapan Am as well. He won a silver in the 100-meter breaststroke in Toronto already with these games. Gustavo Sanchez is in lane number 2, 21 years of age. He also won a gold medal in the S4 100-meter free and 50-meter free. Juan Reyes will have lane number 3, 33 years of age. He's got a bronze medal to his credit already in the S4 category in the 50-meter free. He has 7 Olympic para medals. Edgar Pineta from Mexico, veteran, 44 years of age. He just missed the medal earlier in this competition in the 100-meter freestyle. Next to him, there he is, Daniel Diaz, 27 years of age. Medals all over the place. He probably has to build a separate room in his house for all the medals he's got. 11 gold medals at the Paris 4 years ago. Danielle Murphy from Canada, 26 years of age, from Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. Home of Anne Murray, as I'm told. He won a bronze on the relay earlier for Canada. Jesus Hernandez from Mexico will have lane number 7, 23 years of age. He won a bronze medal in the S4 category in the 100-meter freestyle. And the 8th person in the field will have lane number 8. It's a Canadian, Andrew Cook. Andrew's 24 years of age, and he was listed as a bronze medalist on the relay in 2011.
8 swimmers, 1 length of the pool. This is the men's 50-meter butterfly, S4 and S5. Daniel Diaz of Brazil will be in lane 5. He did a 39.53 in the prelims, and that was bettered by Edgar Pineda of Mexico, 38.08. Diaz in 5, Pineda of Mexico in lane 4.
They are allowed to start in the water if they want. One of the swimmers chose that option. So you've got a good battle in 4 and 5. Lane 4 is Pineda, the fastest qualifier from the preliminaries, but I think Diaz was playing a little bit of possum in the morning preliminaries. And again, swimming's a very easy sport to take a look at. You look at the times you do compared to your best times, and you know that Diaz is going to be able to get the gold medal.
Brazil's Daniel Diaz, just over 10 meters to go in the men's 50-meter butterfly. Diaz is going to pick up his 3rd gold of the Parapan Am swimming competition here in Toronto. Gold to Diaz, silver to Pineda, and it's a good battle for bronze as they come to the wall. Here they come, and touching is Juan Reyes of Mexico for the bronze. But there's no denying Daniel Diaz, his 3rd gold of the competition here in Toronto, and that's a games record time for Diaz with a clocking of 34.79. He did 39.53 in the prelims. You're right, he was dogging it.
He was taking it easy in the preliminaries. There's your silver medalist, and Reyes got that touch at the wall there. Reyes gets your bronze medal in this race. Right off the bat, you can see Diaz. Look where Diaz comes up compared to everybody else. He's already got a body length on the field. Pineda's underwater a little bit longer kicking now. A full body length and a half lead. Diaz to the wall. As you mentioned, Steve, his 3rd gold medal. Then Pineda, and then a great race for the bronze medal at the end. And you're going to see lane number 3 touch the wall first. Reyes, right ahead of Sanchez, who's right below him. And up in lane number 6, Canadian Murphy. Just miss out for the bronze medal.
Daniel Diaz and Edgar Pineda of Mexico. Diaz, of course, from Brazil, celebrating a silver and gold medal swing in the men's 50 flat. Gold medal number 3 for Brazil's Daniel Diaz here in Toronto. Pineda of Mexico picks up the silver, and his teammate Juan Reyes gets the bronze.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres papillon S5 pour les femmes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Mujeres, 50 metros mariposa. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 50 meters.
The athletes are coming on deck for the women's 50-meter butterfly, S3 through 5 category. And the favorite in this one will be in lane 4, Joanna Da Silva. Gold in the 100 free S5 and gold in the mixed relay, so she is looking for gold medal number 3 in Toronto.
Carril 1, Brazil. In lane 1, representing Brazil.
Lane number 1, Estefani de Oliveira. And she was on the relay for Brazil, picking up a medal the other day. Gold, silver, and bronze already in Toronto. Sofia Olmos from Mexico, 26 years of age, just missed the medal in the 100-meter freestyle 2 days ago. She'll have lane number 2. Lane number 3 will be Lili. That's her nickname. Lily Lucas from Brazil, 33 years of age, out of Sao Paulo. She won 3 medals at the Parapans 4 years ago in Guadalajara, Mexico, and is a 2012 Paralympian. Joana da Silva, 28 years of age, will have lane number 4, bronze at the Paralympic Games in 2012 in this very event, the 50-meter butterfly, defending champion. Trying to take her down will be Haley Birnbaum from the United States, 19 years of age, already has a silver and a bronze medal here at this competition, was the bronze medalist 4 years ago behind da Silva. Tammy Cunnington, a 39-year-old from Canada, from Red Deer, Alberta, has 2 bronze medals in the competition here in Toronto, already to her credit. Next to Cunnington is Patricia Valle from Mexico, 46 years of age, 4-time Paralympian, has 10 medals to her credit at the Paralympic Games. She is an S3. This is an S3, 4 and 5 competitors in this race. She will be at a little bit of a disadvantage. Heidi Aceves from Mexico, 22 years of age, 5th here in the 50-meter freestyle, is a 2012 Paralympian. She is from Mexico. So it's levels 3, 4, and 5. The swimmers that are S3 and S4 have a little bit more higher level of disability, but they've chosen to swim this race nonetheless.
One length of the pool, the women's 50 fly, S3 through 5.
Starter really holds him here, Steve. I'm not sure why. Everybody was ready to go, and he kind of counted to about 5, and then finally fired the gun.
Joana da Silva of Brazil in lane 4, who did a 48.14 in the prelims, got a good start.
Right off the bat, she's in the lead. She's definitely the favorite to win, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to challenge her. Trying to do what almost is a little bit of a catch-up butterfly. There's a little bit of a pause out in front. Works really well for her. Gets a nice hip movement in there.
Just over 10 meters to go now for Joana da Silva of Brazil in the women's 50 fly. She's looking for gold medal number 3 here in Toronto. Good battle for the silver, but it's Joana da Silva of Brazil who takes gold. They're coming to the wall. It looks like Haley Birnbaum of the U.S. will get the silver and the bronze to Lucas of Brazil. But there was no denying Joana da Silva of Brazil in this one. She takes the gold, her 3rd gold of the games. As the final swimmer touches, that's Heidi Aceves of Mexico at the top of your picture in lane 8. A games record in that one for Joana da Silva of Brazil.
Right off the start, you can see, wait till she services right there, okay? Birnbaum had a very good start, was right with her, and then within 3 strokes, da Silva with a little more powerful pull. Good kick, legs together, get to the wall first, break the game's record. Now you can see Birnbaum coming in 2nd, and then down in 3rd spot is Lucas from Brazil, another Brazilian coming in for 3rd spot, the 33-year-old veteran. But da Silva now, keep track, Steve. That's 3 now, I think. Isn't that 3 gold medals?
That is 3 goals.
And she's got a few more events to go. So one of the more decorated swimmers for the Brazilian female Paralympic Parapan team.
And we also had an S3 record in that one for Patricia Valle. Gold to Joana da Silva, her 3rd here in Toronto. U.S. Haley Birnbaum gets the silver, and Lucas of Brazil picks up the bronze.
We'll try and read it out for you, or we might even be able to get it on the big screens as well. If you're watching, tell us who you're watching. If you're here, tell us where you come from. We'll try and read out those tweets. Hashtag TO2015. Hashtag swimming. What a start here, Madison. Not a single race has gone by without a games record tumbling.
It's insane. This pool is, there's something definitely in this water, guys. Like, it's magical here.
Certainly is. A couple of games records going in that one. Remember, that race was open for classifications S1 all the way up to S5. An S5 swimmer took it in that games record time of 47.55. That was Joana da Silva of Brazil. 2nd, Birnbaum of the United States.
Third position, also from Brazil, was Leticia Lucas, her time 53.70. Fourth position, Patricia Valle of Mexico, also set a games record. She was swimming from the S3 category, so she got her record by coming in 57 seconds exactly. Well done to all of our ladies competing. And we've got the medals coming up in just a moment's time. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget, if you see yourself on our big screen this evening, give us a wave, show us your flag. Lots of people, no idea they're on our screen, some people trying to hide. Keep sending those tweets, as we said, we'll try and put them up if we can. Catherine Amar says, go Panama! Send us your tweets, that's all we need. Lots and lots and lots of Canadian flags. I wonder why, we are in Toronto after all. These ladies enjoyed themselves here. Whilst eating her dinner as well. That's multitasking at the best. They are definitely here to support Canada in that section of the crowd. Nearly everybody with a t-shirt or a flag or a cap. Brilliant stuff. Keep smiling.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters butterfly S8 final.
The athletes are coming on deck for the medal ceremony, the victory ceremony, and the men's 100-meter butterfly S8. Armando Andrade of Mexico will be front and center, top the podium. Successful defense of his title in the men's 100 fly. Silver going to his Mexican teammate on his left.
Las medallas serán entregadas por
The medals will be presented by governing board member of the International Paralympic Committee, John Peterson.
acompañado por
John Peterson,
Accompanied by
introduced
Deputy
governing
Mayor
board member of the
Toronto,
International Paralympic Committee.
Médaille de bronze.
medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner representing Canada,
Zach Zona from Waterford, Ontario. He's only 16 years of age, and for Zach, this is his second bronze here in Toronto to go to the bronze he picked up at the 400 free.
Well, a relative newcomer to the scene. He was on the Pan Pac team last year and the Can-Am team that competed here in Toronto in April. But I mean, he's part of that new wave that the national coach Craig McCord keeps talking about. A 16-year-old out of Waterford, Ontario. Twice to the podium already here at the Pan Am Games. Lots of competitions ahead for this young man.
And there's Patchy, the game's mascot, the miniature version, the porcupine, with 41 quills.
silver medal winner representing
The silver medalist, Angel Butier, 23-year-old from Mexico. Had a sixth-place finish in the 50 free here in Toronto and gets to the podium in the men's 100 fly.
Well, Angel's 23 years of age. 4 years ago, he was at the Parapans, wasn't able to get to the podium in an individual event. So this is a pretty big breakthrough for Angel to be able to swim an individual event, get to the podium in the 100-meter butterfly. I think he kind of knew coming in that he wasn't going to be able to beat his teammate. So So silver medal is as good as gold when you're racing this
De
guy.
oro y campeón Parapan Americano.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion in an America's record time, representing Mexico, Armando Andrade.
It's been said many times, and I think I've said it many times, it's tough to win a title, sometimes even tougher to defend it. And that's exactly what Armando Andrade of Mexico did in the men's 100 fly.
You've got 4 years between. This isn't like defending something year after year. This is 4 years apart, right? To be able to keep yourself at the top of your game and be able to do something 4 years later is very difficult. That's why obviously Paralympic titles and Olympic titles are so difficult, because it's not years. You don't have to hang on for 12 months. You got to hang on for 4 years at a top level. And that's what Andrade has been able to do. He defends his title in the 100-meter butterfly, S8 category here in
Damas y
Toronto.
caballeros, el
And he
himno
gets to hear
nacional.
the Mexican
Ladies and gentlemen,
national anthem
the
in
national
honor
anthem
of his
of
gold medal
Mexico.
swim. In the S8 men's 100 fly, it's gold, silver to Mexico,
Los medallistas
bronze
para
to Canada.
Panamericanos.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Parapan American medalists. So a good start to the evening, and that gives us our next medal presentation coming up in just a couple of moments' time. And I think here, written on this piece of paper, Madison, is an anthem that everybody's going to know.
I think so.
We heard this a
You know,
few times last night.
I don't know, because you can sing it in 2 different languages.
Fair point, fair point.
Yeah, you guys should be able to do it.
Yep, definitely coming up. Yeah, a win for Alain Rivard of Canada, and we're going to have that medal presentation in just a couple of minutes' time.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise de médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's 100 meters butterfly S10 final.
Here come the athletes for the victory ceremony in the women's 100 fly, S8 through 10. 2 Canadians will be on the podium here, along with Argentina's Daniela Jimenez. Arlie Rivard and Samantha Ryan.
Médaille de
Silver.
bronze.
This one.
Medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner representing Argentina.
Here's Jimenez.
Daniela
Gold in the 100 breast. This time she's bronze in the 100 fly.
And this is particularly impressive because she's actually swimming up in a class category. She's an S9 swimmer, and this is an S9, 8, 9, 10 race, so she's racing against women that are classified as S10, which have less impairment mobility than she does. 3 Parapan Am Games in a row. She's won the 100-meter breaststroke. Now she's got a medal in the butterfly event as well. She's only 22 years of age. She won her first Parapan gold medal in the breaststroke when she was 14 years ago.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Canada, Samantha.
16-year-old from Saskatoon, Samantha Ryan. She gets silver in the women's 100 fly.
And I'm sure she wishes there was a 200-meter butterfly because she had great back half speed. She looked like she could have turned around and just kept going. She had a great rhythm going, but she just was a little bit too far behind after the first leg of the 2-lap race to be able to catch the gold medalist, Orly Rivard. But great swim for a woman that last year was her first year on the national team. Now she's becoming a veteran real quickly, getting to the podium in her second year swimming. The coach Steve Hutchins, I'm sure, will be very proud.
Y campeona Parapan Americana.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Canada, Orly Rivard.
The gold medalist and the Parapan champion in the women's 100 fly, Orly Rivard. She won 2 gold and 2 silver at the World Championships a few weeks ago in Glasgow, Scotland. And she gets her second medal here. She was silver on the 100 breast and gold in the 100 fly.
And she had a real treat because the World Championships in 2013 were in Montreal. Basically, she lives in a suburb of Montreal, so she only had to kind of commute down to the pool every day. So Orly Rivard, certainly one of the future stars and now current stars for the Canadian Paralympic team. Was the Paris Swimmer of the Year for Swim
Ladies and
Canada
gentlemen,
last year.
the national anthem of Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, the Parapan American medalists.
Hugs all round for the medalists in the women's 100-meter butterfly, Orly Rivard, Samantha Ryan, and Daniela Guimel.
So our first look at the medal presentations so far this evening, and 1 out of 2 was a Canadian gold medal, and that certainly cheered up my young friend next to me.
Yes, it did. I love hearing the crowd sing "Oh Canada." It's probably one of my favorite things about announcing at a swim meet like this.
Still got plenty more swimming to come as well. We've only had those 4 races so far. Plenty more to come. Men's 100-meter butterfly is just given away along with the women's 100-meter butterfly as well. The men's 50 freestyle final is coming up fairly soon. Bring that to you in a couple of minutes. But again, keep your tweets coming in. You might be able to get yourself on our big screen. These are tweets from all over. These ladies here, look, they've got their phones out, they're tweeting. I bet they love Twitter. Those two in the middle, they're a selfie all the time, they are. Lots of people waving. Many different flags in the crowd, not just Canadian flags. There's the Mexican flag being displayed proudly. That man in the corner desperately trying to get his flag out. There it is. Upside down for a moment it was. Flags waving all over the place. Don't forget, keep those tweets coming. Madison, if you want to get in touch with us, how do you do it?
You want to tweet at us and use the hashtag TO2015, and that's hashtag TO2015, and make sure that you also hashtag swimming so that we can pick your tweets out from the large amount of tweets that there is in the hashtag TO2015 section of Twitter right now.
Yeah, we spoke about Simon a little bit earlier on. He said that he's here and his 2-year-old wants to jump into the pool. Unfortunately, that is definitely not allowed. Look at this, we're swaying. I've got a bit of seasickness going on. At least do it in time. You I tell you what, go back home, work on it, come back tomorrow. Are you ready? You ready? Ah, I just feel like that's never going to work.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libre S6 pour les hommes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Hombres, 50 metros, estilo libre.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 50 meters freestyle S6 final.
The athletes are coming on deck for the men's 50-meter freestyle S6. And all eyes will be on Lorenzo Perez, America's record holder in this one. And he will have lane number 5 alongside Nelson Crispin of Colombia. Should be a good battle between those two.
Représentant le Canada.
Lane number 1 for Canada, Christian Danielle, 22 years of age, from the University of Calgary, computer science major. This ran at the Can-Am meet in this very pool in April. Zach Shattuck from the United States, from the state of Maryland.
In lane 2, representing the United States of America, Zachary Shattuck.
We'll have lane number 2. Lane number 3 will be Tyson Block from Brazil, 20 years of age, already a silver medal at these Parapan Am Games in the 400-meter freestyle. This is a sprint, this is a 50, so it'll be a little bit tougher challenge for him. Lane number 4 will be Nelson Crispin from Colombia, 23 years of age. The Colombians think he can win and maybe upset Perez, the record holder from Cuba. He's 23 years of age. He had the goal. He was the world champion in 100-meter freestyle in 2013 and 15. Here's Lorenzo Perez, 3 gold medals in the 2011 Parapan Games, already a silver, I should say, at the Paralympic Games in 2012 in this very event, the 50 freestyle. So he certainly has to be the favorite to win, but we'll have to see if Crispin can challenge him or Gomes can challenge him. The 42-year-old from Brazil at lane number 6. He's so far had a pair of 4th place finishes in Toronto. Would love to get to the podium in this one. Raul Martinez from Mexico, 15 years of age, a youngster. He will have lane number 7. He was 5th in the 400-meter freestyle at these Parapan Games. And Roberto Alcalde will have lane number 8, 23-year-old from Brazil. He already has a gold medal to his credit, but he's a breaststroke specialist. That's what he won his 100-meter title in. He's a bit of a newcomer to the Brazilian Parapan swimming team.
We're set for the men's 50-meter freestyle S6. Lorenzo Perez of Cuba in 5, Nelson Crispin of Colombia in 4, Tyson Block of Brazil in 3. Perez was gold in the 400 free. Start is critical. Men's 50 free, one length.
Lane 4, Crispin got a tremendous start off the blocks there. And in a 50-meter, that's going to be critical. But Perez is a big, powerful man, and he's got a lot of endurance. He'll be closing the gap on every stroke. Does Crispin have enough of a lead?
Just over 10 meters to go. It's Perez and Crispin. Crispin with a slight lead on the big Cuban. Crispin driving to the wall. Couple of meters to go. And Crispin of Colombia upsets Perez. That's an America's record for Nelson Crispin of Colombia. He gets the gold, Perez the silver, and the bronze to Taliesin Glock of Brazil. What a terrific start and a great finish for Nelson Crispin of Colombia in the men's 50-meter free S6.
Here's your gold and silver medalist. Both gentlemen doing their best time. So this is not anything that Perez really needs to be worried about, that maybe he didn't swim up to snuff. This man there, Crispin, did his best time by over half a second. Watch the start now, and Perez is just a little bit slow off the blocks. He couldn't get his big body going, getting off the blocks there, and Crispin was off like lightning, and that lead he got right from the start translated into the best time, gold medal over Perez. Perez does his best time by almost a half a second. So really, it's a great swim for Perez the Cuban as well, but that gets him the silver medal. Watch this battle of the wall for third. Boom, lane number 3, second from the bottom is going to be Glock, and he'll come in there for the bronze medal. Nice effort for both those gentlemen, both best times. Games record, America's record for the winner from Colombia, Crispin.
Nelson Crispin of Colombia takes the gold. The Cuban Lorenzo Perez picks up the silver, and Taliesin Glock of Brazil gets the bronze in the men's 50-meter freestyle S6.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libre S6 pour les femmes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Mujeres,
Here come the athletes for the
50
women's
metros
50-meter
estilo
freestyle
libre.
S6.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Susanna
welcome the athletes for the
Scherendorf of
women's
Brazil
50
will
meters
be the favorite
freestyle
in lane
S6
4.
final.
Already has a gold medal. She picked that up in the mixed relay. Here's the start list for the women's 50-meter freestyle. Scherendorf in 4, Hernandez of Mexico in 5. Her teammate Treya will have
Représentant les États-Unis.
There's Cassandra Shepard from the United States, 15 years of age, out of Bend, Oregon. She was 7th earlier in this competition in the 400-meter freestyle. Now she's coming down to the sprint distance, the 50 meters. Her teammate Sophia Herzog will have lane number 2 right next to her, the 18-year-old from Colorado Springs, from Colorado, which is the home of the United States Olympic Training Center. She was also part of the American relay. Lane 3, Vianney Trejo from Mexico, 21 years of age. Silver medal in that race. Most of these women were already in the 400-meter freestyle. 4 years ago, she was the silver medalist in this event, the sprint 50-meter freestyle. One of the 5 medals she had at that competition. There's the favorite, Susanna Scherendorf from Brazil, 47 years of age. Her first Parapans were back in 1995. She won a bronze medal in the 400-meter freestyle 4 years ago at the Paralympics. Mitzi Hernandez from Mexico, 32 years of age. We'll have lane number 5, also a veteran. At the Paralympics in 2008, she won a silver medal, so she's got a lot of speed as well. Naomi Samalera from Mexico, 16 years of age. This is her first race at this competition. She was at the youth level in 2013, now is at the senior level here at the Parapan. Maria Dayan, lane number 7 from Brazil, 23 years of age. She won a bronze medal 4 years ago at the Parapan in the butterfly. Now she's in the 50-meter freestyle, S6.
one length of the pool. The women's 50-meter freestyle, S6. Scherendorf Brazil's in 4. Trejo of Mexico in 3. Another Mexican, Hernandez, is in 5. The start in any 50-meter event always important.
Take your marks.
Off the wall, off a little bit slow was Hernandez, the veteran Mexican in lane number 5, which started off was up pretty well, but really going up quickly. In lane number 6, the youngster, the 16-year-old from Mexico, Ceremonial.
Just at the halfway mark now, the women's 50-meter free S6. A good battle between lanes 5 and 6. Samalera and Hernandez, a couple of Mexicans. This would be an upset. Here they come, coming to the wall. Just over 5 meters to go, and it looks as if Hernandez is out-touching Samalera. So the Mexicans 1-2, and Sophie Herzog in lane 2 from the United States will pick up the bronze. But the Mexicans in 5 and 6, surprise, and that's a games record for Hernandez, 37.10, 37.65 for Samalera.
Oh, Samalera is ecstatic. She got a silver medal. Hernandez, I mean, this is a veteran, 32 years of age. She picked up gold medals in 3 different events. In the 2004 Olympics, won a gold medal in the 2000 Paralympics, and the 2008 Paralympics. Watch this now. Right up at lane number 6, brilliant start, popping right up with power. Samalera from Mexico, and she was able to hold on just till the very end, and then she gets out-touched by Hernandez. And down at the bottom, right there in lane number 2, Herzog gets the bronze medal in the 50-meter freestyle class S6. But really, it was the start that got Samalera almost to the gold medal podium. The veteran Hernandez was able to use that extra power she's got over the young 16-year-old to get herself the gold medal. One of the many gold medals Hernandez has had on the international stage over the last 15 years.
Fantastic start. A reason to smile.
She was bronze in the 400-meter freestyle, and now she's solid gold in the women's 50-meter.
Love to hear from you. #TO2015.
Mexico 1-2 in the women's 50-meter freestyle. Hernandez and Samalera. Sophie Herzog of the U.S. gets the bronze.
So far, some sort of record has tumbled. Just keeping that going. Remember, at the end of yesterday, or at the end of this morning's session, Brazil had themselves 25 medals in total, 11 of those being gold. And Canada, well, they've already improved their gold medal count. They started the session with 6. They've already moved that up to 7. And they picked up a few other medals as well along the way. So brilliant stuff happening inside the pool. We'll be bringing you another fabulous race in just a little while.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libre S7 pour les hommes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Hombres, 50 metros estilo libre.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 50 meters freestyle S7 final.
The swimmers are coming on deck for the men's 50-meter freestyle S7. Carlos Serrano of Colombia will have the middle of the pool. Lane 4, 2 Canadians in this one, Nathan Clement in 2, and Jean-Michel Lavalier will be in 5.
Dans le couloir 1, représentant le Brésil.
Carril 1.
Lane number 1, Fabiano de Toledo from Brazil, 34 years of age. This is his first race at the 2015 Parapans in Toronto. He'll have lane number 1. Next to him will be a Canadian, Nathan Clement from West Vancouver. National team 2011 was his initial foray into the national team. He swam at the Pan Pacifics in California last summer. Enrique Perez, 21-year-old, will have lane number 3 from Mexico. Earlier at the Parapans here, he was 7th in the 400-meter freestyle, but he's better in the sprints, so he should be challenging for a medal. Lane Lane number 4 will be Carlos Serrano, and he would like nothing more than to duplicate what his countryman just did a couple of minutes ago and win the 50-meter freestyle. His countryman won the S6. This is the S7. The 16-year-old will have lane number 4. Trying to stop Serrano from winning will be Jean-Michel Lavalier. From Quebec City, goes to attend school at the university, went to the University of Laval. Gomes from Brazil, the 19-year-old, will have lane number 6, already a bronze medal to his credit in the 400-meter freestyle, the longer race, earlier at these Paralympics. Kufa Reggio from Argentina, 17-year-old, who's coached by his father, will have lane number 7. He was on the youth team for Argentina 2 years ago. Now he's on the senior team. Started out as a water polo player, but changed to swimming. Ronaldo Souza, 38-year-old veteran from Brazil, won a bronze in this race in 2011, silver back in 2007. He's getting a little bit older now. He's going to have to find a little bit more speed if he wants to race these guys that are getting a bit faster.
One length at the pool. The final of the men's 50-meter freestyle S7. Jean-Michel Lavalier of Canada is in 5. He was 11th in this event at the World Championships. He's alongside Carlos Serrano of Colombia in 4.
And a slow start there for lane number 5, Lavalier. He really didn't react on the gun very well, and Serrano was off like a rocket. So the question is, will that translate into the difference when they get to the end of this 50-meter pool?
We're at the halfway mark. The men's 50 free S7. Serrano of Colombia with the lead on the Canadian Jean-Michel Lavalier. And it is Serrano who is really driving hard. 5 meters to go for the Colombian. And nobody is touching the Colombian in this one. He gets the gold. The silver to the Canadian Jean-Michel Lavalier. And Gomes of Brazil touches for the bronze. That's a games record swim for Carlos Serrano of Colombia with a clocking of 29.93.
That was all the start. I mean, the brilliant right off the blocks, very, very quickly with Serrano. He gets the gold medal off the start. Watch this. Whoa, look at that. Man, was he off quickly. Right up there. He's got a half a body length lead right off the start. Lavalier was a little bit slow off the blocks, and then he couldn't just pick up the difference. Powering away with Serrano all the way to the wall. And we've got second and third spot is Gomes up at the top of those 3 from Brazil. The Brazilian comes in for the bronze medal. Here you see it again, no question. Lavalier dying a little bit at the end, but just out touching Gomes, just out touching Perez down there in lane number 3 for the bronze medal. Games record, do the little things right. Start out with a great start. Pick up your cadence all the way through, touch the wall well. That'll get you a gold medal if you do everything right. And Serrano has now duplicated what his countryman did just a few minutes ago and won the 50 sprint.
Carlos Serrano of Colombia gets the gold. The silver to Jean-Michel Lavalier, and Italo Gomes of Brazil picks up the bronze in the men's 50-meter freestyle S7.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libre à 7 pour les femmes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Hombres, 50 metros estilo libres S7.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 50 meters freestyle S7 final. Can we remind all spectators
Here come the women for the 50-meter freestyle S7.
You must take that off before it
Tess
distracts the
Leaf of
athletes.
Canada
Thank you.
will have lane 4 alongside her teammate Sarah Mahan. Third Canadian will have lane 7. This is how
Carril 1, Estados Unidos de América.
Nelia Shasford from the United States. This is her first race here at this competition, 12 years old. This is a youngster, first big national team, born in the Ukraine. Moved to the United States. Jessica Hernandez, 20 years of age, from Mexico, at lane number 2. Earlier in these games, she finished 7th in the 400-meter freestyle. Veronica Almeida, the 40-year-old Brazilian, will have lane number 3. It's also her first race at these Paralympic Games.
Representing Brazil, Veronica
She'll have lane number 3 next to her. Lane number 4, the favorite, Tess Routliff from Canada, only 16 years of age, from Caledon, Ontario. The coach is Courtney Desjardins, started swimming at age 14 just 2 years ago. Second Canadian in the field, in lane number 5, Sarah Mahan out of Vernon, BC, now attending McGill University, training in Montreal, 20 years of age. A bronze, the Worlds in 2013, a couple of years ago. Lane number 6 is Emma Rodriguez, the 42-year-old Venezuelan, was 9th in the 400-meter freestyle here at these games. A couple days ago, she'll have lane number 6, and the final swimmer, the 3rd Canadian in the race, will be in lane number 7, Nida Langill, 21 years of age, attends school in Michigan, is out of Mississauga, Ontario. This is her first race at the 2015 Parapan Games.
This is the women's 50
One length
meters
of the
freestyle
pool.
S7
Final of the S7 women's 53. Veronica Almeida of Brazil will be in 3. Tess Routliff of Canada in 4. Sarah Mahan, another Canadian, in 5. Routliff was 4th at the World Championships in this race. Picked up a silver in the 200 IM.
Take your marks.
Good start by both lane 4 and 5, the two favorites. Lane 5 with a little bit extra oomph on the start, got a little bit bigger lead right into the water in the 50-meter freestyle. The start is critical, and Mahan is the current leader. Can Routliff catch her? That's really the question.
Just over 25 meters to go in the women's 53 S7. The battle between Sarah Mahan and her Canadian teammate Tess Routliff, and it's Routliff who has just taken the lead on Mahan. 5 meters to go now as they drive to the wall. It is Routliff of Canada taking gold. Her teammate Sarah Mahan picks up the silver. That's a games record time. Almeida of Brazil comes in for the bronze. And the time for Routliff, 34.55. For Mahan, 35.59. And for Almeida, 38.13. Solid gold swim for Tess Routliff of Canada.
Routliff was behind at the 20-meter mark, did not panic. That's very important in a 50-meter freestyle, because you can look over. Watch the start now. Mahan has a great start. She comes up in front. You see right there. Routliff is back down about half a meter behind her, but didn't panic, kept it going, knows that she's got good power, and by the time he got 5 meters from the end, it was now all Routliff, and Mahan was just hanging on. And now at the bottom, you can see lane number 3, Almeida, will come in and touch the wall. The swimmers can start on the blocks or in the water, and Almeida, the Brazilian, chose to start in the water, which is a bit of a disadvantage, but for her, it's what she likes to do, and yet she was able to make it up and still get to the wall in time for the bronze medal. Canada won 2, Almeida, the Brazilian, comes in for 3rd.
Time of 34.55. It's gold for Canada and Tess Routliff.
Gold and silver for Canada in the women's 50-meter freestyle. The bronze goes to Veronica Almeida of Brazil. Record time for Routliff, 34.55.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters butterfly S5 final.
medal presenters are coming on deck for the victory ceremony in the men's 50-meter butterfly. The Minister of Sport for Mexico, Mr. Alfredo Castillo, present the medals, assisted by Executive Board member of the America's Paralympic Committee,
Les médailles seront présentées par.
Las medallas serán entregadas por.
The medals will be presented by Minister of Sport of Mexico, Mr. Alfredo Castillo.
Accompagné par.
Acompañado por.
Accompanied by Executive Board member of the America's Paralympic Committee, Mr. Dionisio Salada.
Médaille de bronze.
Medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner, representing Mexico, Juan Reyes.
And for the second time here in Toronto at the Parapan Am swimming competition, Juan Reyes of Mexico gets a bronze medal. He was bronze in the 50 freestyle. And he gets a bronze in the 50 fly.
He's no newcomer to the podium. He's got 7 Olympic para medals and 8 World Championship medals. A lot of them are gold. So this gentleman, Juan Reyes, is a very good international level swimmer. He gets here in the bronze medal position in the men's 50 fly. He is an S4 competitor, and he went up in a class to the S5 level and still was able to get to the podium.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Mexico, Edgar Pineda.
44 years of age, and he gets to celebrate yet another medal. Edgar Pineda of Mexico picking up the silver in the men's 50 fly.
And he hasn't had very many trips to the podium, actually, in that long life of his. So this is going to be a very big treat for Pineda to get a silver medal, particularly because of the gentleman who beat him, who really is the premier swimmer in the world in this event, in the para swimming. So this is no small feat to be able to get a silver medal behind the great Daniel Diaz.
Médaille d'or, champion Parapan American.
Medalla de oro y campeón para Panamericano.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Brazil, Daniel Diaz.
A lot of athletes have trophy rooms. This guy would need a trophy house. Daniel Diaz gets the gold at the men's 50 fly.
15 Paralympic medals, 10 of them are gold. Innumerable Parapan medals. He won 11 gold medals 4 years ago in Guadalajara, Mexico. So he was a 2009-2013 World Sportsman with a Disability Award winner. So he has done it all, as they say.
And what he's about to hear next, he's heard many, many times in his career. The national anthem
Mesdames
of
et
Brazil
messieurs,
for
l'hymne
Daniel
national.
Diaz
Damas y caballeros, el
for his
himno
victory in the
nacional.
men's 50 fly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Brazil.
Mesdames et messieurs, les médailles Parapan American.
Daniel Diaz of Brazil,
Con ustedes,
Edgar
los
Pineda,
medallistas
and Juan
para
Reyes of
Panamericanos.
Mexico. Gold, silver, and bronze.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
men's
the Parapan
50 fly,
American medalists.
S4 and 5.
So another wonderful medal ceremony and well respected by everybody. The national anthem so far impeccably observed by all nations, all spectators. It's great to hear so many varying anthems as well.
Yes, I think this is the most national anthems I've ever heard over like a week span.
Sure, there's going to be plenty more as well. Obviously, lots of opportunities to hear the Canadian national anthem a few times right here in Toronto at these Parapan American Games. And in fact, one of those coming up in not too long into the future. The Brazilian anthem will be next. We're ready with our next medal ceremony.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters butterfly S5 final.
We're set now for the victory ceremony for the medalists in the women's 50 fly, S3 through 5. Joanna Da Silva of Brazil, Haley Berenbaum, United States, and Ticia Lucas of Brazil. Gold, silver, and bronze.
Médaille de bronze.
Medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner, representing Brazil, Leticia Lucas.
Still smiling, and well she should. Bronze medalist in the women's 50 fly.
And she's got a few more races to go, and she won 3 medals 4 years ago at the Parapam in Mexico. She's out of Sao Paulo, 33 years of age. Leticia Lily Lucas from Brazil. She's a Paralympian as well from 2012.
Minister of Sport for Mexico, Mr. Alfredo Castillo, Mr. Dionisio Zelada, Executive Board member of the America's
Médaille
Paralympic
d'argent.
Medals.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing the United States of America, Haley Berenbaum.
Haley Berenbaum, the 19-year-old from the United States, gets the silver.
Well, I think she'll be looking forward to the games in 4 years in Peru, because 4 years ago she got the bronze. Now she's got the silver. So if you follow the logic, Steve, she's going to be able to get the gold medal in 4 years if she's still swimming at age 23, which is pretty young in this sport, actually. So I would imagine she'll be around in Peru in 4 years at the Parapans there. 19 years of age, Haley Berenbaum from the United States. 3 medals already in these games.
But I think she has to hope that this woman has retired. Joanna Da Silva of Brazil, only 28 years of age. She gets her 3rd gold medal here in Toronto with a win on the women's 50 fly.
She did win the Paralympic bronze medal in the 50-meter butterfly, so she is definitely one of the very best in the world. Defending champion, defends her gold medal from 4 years ago.
She did it with a great time, 47.55. And as a reward, you get a patchy, a medal, and you get to hear the national anthem played in your honor. In this case, Joanna Da Silva.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'hymne national.
For a win in the women's 50
Damas y
fly.
caballeros, el himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Brazil.
Just over a year from now in Rio, Joanna Da Silva, no
Damas y
doubt hoping
caballeros,
she gets to
con
hear that
ustedes,
anthem a few
las
more
medallistas
times. Joanna
para
De Silva, gold
Panamericanas.
in the women's
Ladies and
50
gentlemen,
fly. The silver to Haley
Parapan
Barenbaum of the
American
U.S.
Games.
and the bronze to Lucas of Brazil.
So a couple of moments away from bringing you our next event. We're going to have a look in the crowd again with all of our cameras. Look at these kids enjoying themselves. And they brought their children. Cheering away. That's it, Dad, get a picture quick. Well done. And even better, you've not got your flash on. That's what we like. Subtle. That. So I'm going to come to Madison now. You've got some information about Panamania.
Panamania, yes, the musical arts culture festival that's happening all throughout Toronto up until the 15th. Tomorrow night, if you're not going to come and see the swimming, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you've decided that you want to do something else, Jan Arden will be performing at Panamania, and then on the 12th will be a tribe called Red. And then on the 15th, you can head down and you can watch the closing ceremonies.
The Jan Arden.
The Jan Arden, like
The
Jan Arden.
Like the Jan Arden.
The Jan Arden.
I think we've sorted that then. That's the Jan Arden playing at Panamania, the Arts and Cultural Festival. Quite cultural, you know.
Really?
I change my socks every day.
You change your socks every day. Fantastic.
That'll dispel a few myths about us Brits. So loads more racing coming up still this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, have you enjoyed your evening so far? That's not a very big cheer. Where I come from, that's the sort of reception you get when you take your meal out of the oven and you've not burnt it. Have you enjoyed your evening so far? That's better.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 100 mètres brasse SP13 pour les hommes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la final. Hombres, 100 metros pecho, SB13.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 100 meters breaststroke SB13 final.
The athletes are coming on deck for the men's 100-meter breaststroke SB13 final. William Bastista, the record holder in the distance, will be in lane 4 alongside Renato Nunez, his Brazilian teammate.
Carril 1, Argentina.
Lane number 1, only 15 years of age, Franco Medina from Argentina was 6th in the 100 backstroke. Earlier at the Parapans, this is his first senior national team. Darvin Baez of Puerto Rico will be is 19 years of age. He'll have lane number 2 in this 8-person field. Next to him in lane number 3 will be Tyler Marac from Canada, 17 years of age, in the suburb of Vancouver, trains in Surrey. He was a bronze in the 100-meter backstroke, part of that historic Canadian sweep, gold, silver, bronze. Started swimming at age 9. Guillermo Batista from Brazil, 19 years of age. He was a bronze medalist in the 200-meter individual medley. And now was a critical one for Canada in the sense that Canada wanted to go 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Batista stopped the sweep. Renato Nunez from Brazil, 27 years of age. He won a silver in this event 4 years ago. This is his third Parapan Games. Diego Cuesta from Colombia will have lane number 6. He's 29 years of age. Just missed the podium in the 100-meter backstroke earlier in these games. Jimenez from Venezuela will have lane number 7. He's 20 years of age. He's already swung the backstroke here, the 7th position. This will be his second of 4 races at the 2015 Parapans. Stefania Hankers from Suriname, 25 years of age, will have lane number 8, a newcomer on the international scene.
This is the men's 100
A truly international field for this men's 100-meter breaststroke. We've got a swimmer from Suriname, Venezuela, Colombia, 2 Brazilians, a Canadian, a Puerto Rican, and an Argentinian. The favorites, Renato Nunez of Brazil, from 5, and his teammate Guilherme Batista is in 4. 2 lengths of the pool. The men's 100-meter breaststroke, SB13.
And the reason the other categories are called S from 1 to 10, but there's SB stands for breaststroke. S is for freestyle, backstroke, and butterfly. But SB stands for breaststroke, because breaststroke is a little more difficult if you have hip impairments of any type.
Diego Cuesta got a good start. He's swinging in lane 6 for Colombia. He's ahead of the field right now. They'll touch, turnover, and have less than 50 to go in the final of the men's 100-meter breaststroke. SB13 coming to the wall, and the tappers hit them on the head, indicating that they're close to the wall. Batista, Baez, and Morat.
Well, really, the surprise here is in lane number 2. You've got Baez way in the middle of the picture, or way in the middle of the race, I should say. And in lane number 4, Batista now, I think maybe saw him over there, and he's got to try to pick it up and go. Sometimes the swimmers actually can't see the other swimmers. They've got to train within themselves and just know they've got to pick it up, and they can hear the crowd cheering and really drive for the wall.
Less than 10 meters to go for Guilherme Batista of Brazil in lane 4. He's going to take the gold. Great battle for silver. Tyler Barak of Canada, lane 3, closing. It is Batista with the gold, Barak with the silver, and the bronze goes to Renato Nunez of Brazil. Batista, gold. Tyler Barak of Canada, silver, and Nunez gets the bronze. 1, 2, 3 in the men's 100 breaststroke SB13, and that's an America's record in the SB13 for Guilherme Batista.
So lane number 5 was off really slow. Renato Nunez was able to come back and get the bronze medal, but he didn't really react to the sound of getting into the wall. Now at the other end of the pool, you can see down at the bottom there, that's Baez from Puerto Rico. He was out like a light, but unfortunately towards the end, he really runs out of gas. Look at his turnover, it's starting to slow down. Batista's starting to pick up the cadence, Now watch at the wall, you get Batista then Morat, and down at the bottom, Baez is actually going to glide. Look at him glide, boom, tossed him the bronze medal. Nunez up at the top there in lane number 5, got in there just ahead of him for the bronze medal. Baez was obviously waiting for his tapper to touch him on the head, but he was too far out. He needed another stroke, and he had one there, but it cost him the bronze medal by gliding. He glided about a full stroke length.
Batista takes the gold for Brazil in the men's 100-meter breaststroke, the SB13. Tyler Barak of Canada gets the silver, and Nunez of Brazil picks up the bronze.
Oh, Rebecca sent us a tweet, and she's absolutely spot on. She says, worth getting wet in the rain. It's not worth getting wet. Come and watch the swimming. She says it's awesome. Don't stay outside, get inside. All those people, text them, tweet them, send them a message, get them inside like Rebecca. She got wet on the way here, but now she's staying dry. She's watching the swimming. Thank you very much for your tweet. Keep them coming into us. Hashtag TO2015. Hashtag swimming as well. Rebecca's enjoying herself. We're all enjoying ourselves.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour les 100 mètres brasse, aspect 13 pour les femmes.
Damas y caballeros,
Kirby
bienvenidos
Cote
a la gran
of
final.
Canada has the
100
world
metros
and
pecho,
America's record set a long time
SB13.
ago. Back in
Ladies and gentlemen,
2002
please
in
welcome
the
the
women's
athletes for the women's
100-meter
100
breaststroke in the
SB13
SB13.
final.
Center of the pool in this one will be Raquel Viel of Brazil, Annabelle Moro of Argentina, Nadia Baez of Argentina.
Dans le coureur 1, représentant les États-Unis.
Carril
McLean
1,
Hermes,
Estados
14 years
Unidos
of
de
age, from the
América.
United States, from
In
Atlanta.
lane 1, representing the
Legally
United
blind
States
due
of
to
America,
detached retinas 5 years ago.
Hermes.
She'll have lane number 1, lane number 2, Delavaga from Argentina, 19 years of age, was a finalist 4 years ago at the Paralympic in Mexico, and was on the youth team in
In lane 2,
2013 as
representing
well. She's 19 years of age.
Valencia de la Vega.
Nadia Baez
Dans le
from
coureur 3,
Argentina will have lane number
représentant
3.
l'Argentine.
Bronze at the Paralympic Games in 2012, the 100-meter
In lane number
breaststroke
3,
SB11
representing Argentina,
category. This is SB 11, 12, and 13. It'll be a little bit tougher challenge.
Dans le coureur 4,
Annabelle Moro will have lane number 4,
représentant
36 years of
l'Argentine.
age. Already a bronze medal here in Toronto at the Parapans in the 100-meter
In lane
backstroke.
4,
A
representing
gold in
Argentina,
2011 in this very event,
Moro.
and in 2003 in the Parapans back in Mar del Plata, Argentina. Raquel Viel from Brazil, 32 years of age.
In lane 5, representing Brazil,
Silver in the
Raquel
2011
Viel.
100-meter breaststroke event 4 years ago.
Dans le coureur 6, représentant le
Rakis
Venezuela.
Mota from Venezuela, 32 years of age, will have lane number 6. This is the first time we've seen her at these Pan Ams. Bronze 4 years ago.
Dans le coureur 7, représentant
Matilde
le
Alcazar from
Mexique.
Mexico, 19 years of age, will have lane number 7. Just missed the medal in the
Lane
100-meter
7,
backstroke.
representing Mexico,
at these games in
Matilde
Toronto.
Alcazar.
Et dans le coureur 8,
The eighth
représentant la Colombie.
Person in this 8-person field, Veronica Gomez Basco, 26 years of age. She is an SB11. She was 7th in the backstroke. She also swam in the
This is the
2007,
women's
not the
100 meters
2011, but
breaststroke
the 2007
SB13
Parapan
finals.
Games.
2 lengths of the pool. The women's 100-meter breast, SB13. The defending champion, 3-time Paralympian Annabelle Moro of Argentina has 4. Viel, Brazil is in 5. Baez of Argentina is in 3.
So in SB 11 to 13, 11, 12, and 13 are the categories that are used for visual impairment. Swimmers with 11 are almost completely or nearly loss of sight, and 13 describing the minimal eligible visible impairment.
Right now, fairly even going down the pool. And this women's 100-meter breaststroke, SB13. Moro trying to defend the title she won 4 years ago in Guadalajara, 8 years ago. She was bronze in this distance. She is in lane 4. They come to the wall, touch, turnover, and have less than 50 meters to go in the women's 100 breast. Moro in front, followed by Viel and Baez.
And the swimmers have to really be very cognizant of what they're trying to accomplish, because they can't necessarily swim off another swimmer. They can't race somebody else. They've got to race themselves, race for time, race for what you can accomplish, and maintain your stroke all the way through. Moro's got a good stroke. Viel is really starting to pick up her cadence now. Watch Viel as she starts to pick up the cadence and gains a little bit on each stroke. The question is she going to run out of meterage? I don't think so. It's very strong at this point. Good battle for third back there, Steve.
Just over 10 to go. Moro and Viel in lanes 4 and 5, battling for the gold medal in the women's 100-meter breaststroke. Moro trying to defend that title. She won 4 years ago, and she's going to do it. Annabelle Moro of Argentina touches for gold. Viel gets the silver, and coming in for bronze from Venezuela. Wow, what a swim from her. Belkis Mota in lane 6, the 32-year-old. Her first of 4 races here in Toronto. And it's a good one. She gets a bronze medal. But Annabelle Moro of Argentina defends the title that she won. And we have a games record in SB11.
Here's your bronze medalist, Mota from Venezuela. Right off the start, nice clean start, good pull, kick to the surface. nothing between the swimmers there, but now all of a sudden the power and the speed. Morrow is able to get out there almost a half a body length in front of the rest of the field at the first 50 mark. Can she hold on is the question. And right now, Veal is really, watch the difference in the cadence. Picking it up, but just ran out of room and couldn't quite do it. Now you'll see at the top, Moda of those three, Venezuela will come in for a bronze medal, which repeats the bronze medal she won 4 years ago.
And the games record in the SB11 goes to Nadia Baez of Argentina, clocking 1:33.06. We mentioned there were swimmers 11, 12, and 13. And she may not win a medal, but she can set a record in the class, which she just did. Nadia Baez of Argentina. The gold goes to Annabelle Morrow of Argentina. Argentina get the gold.
Another one.
Brazil the silver. And Venezuela the bronze in the women's 100-meter breast, SB13.
Parapan American Games in Guadalajara in 2011. That produced quite a lot of games records. This time round here in Toronto, they are being moved aside. It's getting quicker and quicker. Remember, they've half of their attention set on Rio 2016 as well. You can qualify for those games, those Paralympic Games, right here at this event, as you could at the World Championships as well. So kind of a double whammy for the swimmers here. Keep the tweets coming as well. Hashtag TO2015. Hashtag swimming. Get those messages in. We'll try and read them out. Got medals coming right up.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle.
The medal presenters and the
S6
athletes are coming on deck for the men's 50-meter freestyle, S7.
Les médailles seront présentées par
Las medallas serán entregadas por
The medals will be presented by Executive Board Member of the America's Paralympic Committee, Dr. Eduardo Montenegro.
Dr. Eduardo Montenegro, Executive Board Member of the America's Paralympic Committee.
Accompagné par
acompañado por
Accompanied by Deputy Mayor of Toronto, Pam
Deputy Mayor
McConnell.
of Toronto is Pam McConnell. Assist
médaille de bronze.
medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner representing Brazil, Taliesin Glock.
This is Taliesin Glock of Brazil, the bronze medalist in the men's 50 free S6.
He had a silver in the 400-meter freestyle, so he's now got a silver and a bronze medal. 4 years ago, he won the backstroke, so we'll look forward to having him racing that. Brazil just keeps marching to the podium in every single race.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner representing Cuba,
Lorenzo Perez of Cuba picks up the silver.
He already has a gold medal in the 400-meter freestyle here at the Parapans. He won the 50 this event 4 years ago, improved on his time, did a best time, but it wasn't quite enough to get the gold medal this time in the 50-meter freestyle. Good effort by Nelson Crispin, or good effort by Lorenzo Perez, I should say. Nelson Crispin will be getting the gold medal in just a second.
Médaille d'or, nouveau record d'Amérique et champion panaméricaine.
Medalla de oro. Nuevo récord americano y campeón panamericano.
gold medal winner
Nelson Crispin, the 23-year-old from Colombia, gets the gold in the men's 53 S6.
The Colombians had said today was going to be their highlight day, and this is the first of 2 gold medals that Colombia has already won in the pool. Nelson Crispin, the 23-year-old, got a bronze in the 400-meter freestyle, but he had pure speed, a great start, got him off to a good lead, and he never relinquished it in the men's 50-meter free S6. He is the world champion in the 100-meter freestyle. Now he's got a Parapan championship to his credit in the S6 category in the 50-meter sprint.
Of Colombia.
And an anthem we're not used to hearing. Colombia.
Mesdames et messieurs, les médaillés Parapan American.
The flag and anthem of Colombia celebrating the victory for Nelson Crispin in the men's
Ladies
50
and gentlemen, the
freestyle
Parapan
S6.
American medalists. So Nelson Crispin there, another America's record that's tumbled here tonight. 3 of those we've had so far. Not a single race has passed us by without either an America's record or a Games record tumbling. What a night it's been. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we have a round of applause for all of the athletes that have competed so far here this evening and have provided so much entertainment with some fantastic swimming. A record in every single race. That is fairly unique. How much longer can we carry that on for? Still plenty of races to come though. We've got the men's 100 backstroke S14 final, along with the women's race in that very classification as well. The S9 men and women's 50-meter freestyle and the S10 men's 50 freestyle, along with the women's event too.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters freestyle S6
Swimmers
final.
are coming on deck for the victory ceremony in the women's 50-meter freestyle, the S6.
Médaille de
of the
bronze.
U.S. and 2 Mexicans, Naomi Somalera.
Bronze medal winner, representing the United States of America, Sophia Herzog.
And the bronze goes to the 18-year-old from the United States, Sophia Herzog.
She had a great touch right at the end of the race, was able to get that bronze medal. She's from Colorado Springs actually, which is the site we mentioned of the United States Olympic Training Center. Up at 5,000 feet, 5,500 feet.
Pam McConnell, the deputy mayor of Toronto, gives Sophie miniature mascot Patchy, the porcupine, the 41 quills.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Mexico, Naomi Somalera.
She's only 16 years of age. She was gold in the 53 at 2013 Youth Parapan Championships. Now she steps up a notch to the senior Parapans and gets the silver medal from Dr. Eduardo Montenegro, member of the America's Paralympic Committee.
She has a lot of pure speed, Steve. She was leading for almost the entire race. Great off the blocks. Power down. Just ran out of gas a little bit again. That'll come with experience. She's only 16 years of age. This will be a woman, I imagine, in 4 years from now, will be one to watch. And this will be a woman that's really going to be watching her, Hernandez, her teammate.
Parapan American champion, representing Mexico, Doramizi Hernandez.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row, Doramizi Hernandez of Mexico has won this title, the women's 53 S6 of the Parapans. She won it in 07, 2011, and again in 2015. A three-peat for Doramizi.
Very hard to do. I mean, we're talking an 8-year span to be the top of the Parapans, and that's an excellent achievement for Hernandez. 32 years of age, double the age of her teammate that was right next to her, and she's going to be looking over her shoulder for sure because her teammate is a rocket, went out real quick, but the experienced Hernandez was able to track her down with about 3 or 4 meters to go at the very end and come in for the gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Mexico.
A 1-2 finish for Mexico at the women's 53 S6, led by Doramizi Hernandez, her 3rd straight win in the event. The silver to her teammate and the bronze to Sofia Herzog of the United States.
More racing coming up. This, of course, the 5th Parapan American Games. 1999, Mexico City is where it all started. Around about 1,000 athletes from 18 different countries.
Did you know that they had a winter version of the Pan American Games?
Go on then, tell me more.
Let's see what I can remember. I remember that there were very few countries participated in it, and they only had it once. I think it was in Argentina, actually.
Let's see. Over 1,600 athletes are here in 2015. There's 28 countries covering 15 different sports. But it is officially the biggest Pan Am Games so far. These ladies relaxing in between races. A lot of waving going on. They've got no idea they're on our big screen, some of these people. Never take your eyes off the big screen. You could be on it. You might miss your opportunity. Ah, you missed your opportunity. You were on there for ages as well. Keep tweeting. Another tweet. Interestingly, over 5 million people have tuned in to watch the coverage on the CBC Sports so far of these Parapan American Games. That's a hefty number of people. Still plenty of people with their flags waving them. Lots of people dressed in Canadian colours, and of course we've got that medal ceremony with Tess Rootcliffe waiting to pick up her gold medal a little bit later on. And there's a big potential for more medals in the very next race, and we'll show you why in a few moments when we introduce those athletes. This place is going to get very noisy once again. Here's our friends from Panama once again. They've got an umbrella. See, clearly somebody read the weather report before they left the hotel. See the backstroke ledges being prepared. Give you an indication that it is indeed a backstroke race that's coming up. Those ledges there for a bit of grip, the support. The athletes can choose to use them or not to use them. It's completely their choice.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 100 mètres d'eau S14 pour les hommes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Hombre, 100 metros.
The athletes are coming on deck for the men's 100-meter backstroke S14. 3 Canadians in
This
this
is the
one.
men's 100 meters
Marcel
backstroke
6.
S14
Adam
final.
Lemieux, the defending champion, will be in 5. Woody Mitchie will be in 4. And Araya, Argentina, in 3 will try to spoil Canadian parade and prevent
Dans le
any
couloir
thoughts of
1,
sweep.
représentant le Venezuela.
Carril 1, Venezuela.
In
Lane number 1, Oswald Gizara, 25 years of age, two-time Paralympian, two-time Parapan member, one-time Paralympian, to the University of Valencia. Lane number 2, Alberta Vera, 24 years of age, silver 4 years ago in the 200-meter backstroke.
Dans le couloir 3, représentant l'Argentine.
Lane number 3, Elian Araya from Argentina, 24 years of age. This is the first race that we've seen him at here at these Parapans. He won the South American Games
Dans le
in
couloir 4,
2014.
représentant le
Woody
Canada.
Mitchie from Canada, 21 years of age, from St. Thomas, Ontario. Already a bronze medalist in the 200-meter freestyle, but he's more of a backstroker. This is his specialist.
Dans le couloir 5, représentant
Next to
le
him is his
Canada.
countryman, Adam Rahir, 27 years of age. Also the first race we're going to see him in here. He's from Surrey, BC. He won this event 4 years ago.
Dans le couloir 6, représentant
The third
le
Canadian,
Canada.
Max Roussel, will have lane number 6 from Montreal. He's 22 years of age. He won a para medals 4 years ago, but no backstroke medals, so he's now taking up the backstroke. And the 7th person in this field, Ruben Bergel from Venezuela, 22 years of age. He'll have lane number 7. He was in the finals of the 200-meter freestyle at these Parapans.
This is the men's 100 meters backstroke S14
The man
final.
will enter the water and start from the water using a new device just recently approved by FINA, the governing body of swimming, to help the backstrokers on the start.
In essence, it's called the backstroke wedge. You can see that it's anchored on the top. It's that white machine that's on the top, and then you see the 2 straps that go down into the water. All right, the athletes are getting ready to jump in. They're waiting for the whistle from the referee. There's a couple of short blasts on the whistle to say that everybody's ready, and then a big blast and they'll jump in the water. Now you can see those 2 straps that go down, and then there's a wedge. It's right at the surface, right at the level of the water. You can see in lane number 1. It's starting to put his feet right on it. Allows the athletes to get better purchase so they don't slip on the blocks. The blocks or the touch pads. The touch pads can get a little bit slippery, but now that allows them to get a clean start.
2 lengths of the pool. This is the final of the men's 100 back S14. Canadians in 4, 5, and 6. Araya of Argentina, the South American Games champion, is in 3.
And S14 is those athletes with an intellectual impairment. Lane number 4 going out very, very quick. Gordon Mitchie, now his best time is a little bit better, but not this much better than everybody else in the field. He's taking no prisoners on this one.
Gord Mitchie heading to the wall. He'll turn over and have less than 50 meters to go in the men's 100 back S14.
Well, this is way, way under what he did in the seed time that he's entered. He entered a 106 for his seed time. He's going to end up at about a 103 the way he's going out like a rocket. The battle is going to be for silver between 3 or 4 different swimmers. Rahir in 5 and Array in lane 3.
Mitchie was bronze in the 200 free here at the Parapan Games in Toronto. He's on his way to a gold medal. Less than 10 meters to go for Gordy Mitchie of St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada, coming to the wall. He takes gold in the men's 100 back. Coming in for silver, another Canadian, Adam Rahir. And touching to spoil the Canadian party is Venezuela, Alberto Vera. He picks up the bronze medal. But a terrific swim from Gordy Mitchie, 103.46 is winning time. Right here, the defending champion, 107.66, good for silver. On third place to Alberto Vera of...
Right there, look at that. I mean, he's out like a shot. He's going out very, very quickly. This is his best time by almost 2 seconds. You just don't do that in big competitions. Look at the distance he has on the whole field. Mitchie out in 30 point, back in 33. A tremendous swim. Now watch the battle here. Canadian up in lane number 5 will get in, and down to the bottom. Just out touching lane number 3 is Vera from Venezuela. There you got the gold. Now watch as they come in. Right here will get the silver. Then down at the bottom from Venezuela, their hair is just going to out-touch the gentleman right next to him from Argentina, Araya. But it's all Gordon Mitchie. Now that is an incredible best time by a couple of seconds. I don't think he can believe it. He's stunned by how fast he went. But he's obviously in great shape and prepared properly, ready to go. The St. Thomas, Ontario swimmer, Gordon Mitchie.
You heard one of the Canadian coaches shout, "Go Canada!" in the old
Gordy Mitchie of Canada takes the gold in the men's 100-meter backstroke S14. His teammate Adam Rahir picks up the silver, and Alberto Vera of Venezuela takes the bronze.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 100 mètres d'eau S14 pour les femmes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Mujeres, 100 metros espalda, S14.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the women's 100 meters backstroke S14 final.
6 swimmers on deck for the women's 100-meter backstroke. 2 Canadians in this one. Kirsty Casco will have 3. Justine Morier will be in lane 5. Leslie Chahaki of the United States will have the favorite lane in 4.
Venezuela.
Lane number 2, there is no swimmer in lane number 1, so I'll start right off with lane number 2. Viviana Moraes from Venezuela, 33 years of age. Bronze in the breaststroke, not the backstroke, but the breaststroke 4 years ago. There's Kirsty Casco, 22 years of age, trains in Calgary. Already a silver medal at her credit at these Parapans. Won this event 4 years ago. Leslie Chahaki from the United States, 26 years of age, from the Chicago area, 3rd place, just behind Casco in the 200-meter freestyle at these Parapans. So that's lane number 4. Very colorful suit. Lane number 5, the other Canadian in the field, Justine Morier, 18 years of age, from the Montreal area, trains with the powerful team under France Latendresse. Her first games are the 2013 Worlds, which were in Montreal. Mariana Diaz from Mexico, 27 years of age, a Paralympian in 2012, and competed also in these Parapan Games in 2011. And the final swimmer in lane number 7, no swimmer in lane number 8, so lane number 7 is Jessica Lalama, 21 years of age from Ecuador, also was at the Parapans 4 years ago and at the Paralympics in 2012.
This is the
First
women's
Ecuadorian
100 meters
Paralympian to
backstroke
compete
S14
in games with
final.
intellectual disability.
There's the whistle. The women may now enter the water for the 100 back S14. Justine Morier, Canada in 5. Leslie Chahaki, the U.S. in 4. Kirsty Casco, second Canadian in the field is in 3. 2 lengths of the pool. 100 meters.
Off the wall, good fair start. I should mention that there are no false starts allowed in the sport of swimming, only track and field where you are allowed some false starts. In swimming, it's one gun and off you go. That's it. If you left early, you're going to get disqualified after the race.
Leslie Chihaki of the U.S. in 4, and Kirsten Casco of Canada almost synchronized swimming at this point. As they head down the pool, they'll touch, turn over, and have less than 50 meters to go. And it looks as if Chihaki of the U.S. picks up a slight lead on Casco as she comes to the wall. 50 meters to go, and the women's backstroke. Chihaki in front, Casco is second, Morier of Canada is third.
And Chihaki had a very good turn. She went in, now she's swimming a little bit sideways and bumps into the lane rope with Chihaki. That's going to hurt her and give Casco maybe a little bit of momentum. But Chihaki had a great turn, got around quicker than Casco, got a lead, but maybe that bumping into the lane line hurt her.
About 15 meters to go now for Chihaki and Casco. Casco with ever so slight a lead, but Chihaki is staying in there. Chihaki may have moved in front. Boy, what a great finish this is. 5 meters to go, and the women's 100 back. They're coming to the wall. Looks like Chihaki will out-touch Casco. Chihaki gets the gold, Casco the silver, and Morier, Justine Morier of Canada, picks up the bronze in the women's 100-meter backstroke. Chihaki throwing off that moment when she hit the lane markers and was able to regain her composure and come up with a gold medal swim.
Yep, Casco was making a move on her. There's your bronze medalist, Justine Morier. She comes in for a 3rd spot, gets a medal at this competition. But Chihaki had a little bit of difficulty about 20 meters off the turn. She had a great turn. And right off the bat, you got to now watch the start. Lanes 3 and 4, second and third person in. Have very good starts. Casco clears way over the water. That's what you want to do, is reduce that resistance. So Casco, the Canadian, had a great start. Chihaki comes with, now watch the quick turnover by Chihaki. She gets around much quicker than Casco. And that's a few tenths right there. Chihaki comes up and she's really stroking. Then Chihaki hits the lane rope, hits it again 5 meters or 8 meters out from the wall. Looking for the wall, looking for the wall. Oh boy, that could have almost cost her the gold medal. She's lucky she had a little bit of a lead there. A couple of mistakes by Chihaki. And then in for bronze up there is Morier. The Canadian comes in for 3rd. So Chihaki withstands a couple of mistakes, a great turn and a good start. A couple of mistakes in there, but still gets to the gold medal wall.
Leslie Chihaki of the United States takes the gold in the women's 100 back S14. The silver goes to Casco of Canada, and the bronze to another Canadian, Justine Morier.
We'll keep those tweets coming. Catherine Harris says, watching the Canadian men take gold and silver in some swimming. Yeah, not just some swimming, not just any old swimming. This is the Parapan American Games. Keep your tweets coming. Hashtag TO2015. Hashtag swimming as well. Let us know where you've come from, who you're supporting. Let us know if you're having a good time. Lots and lots of medals being won all over the place. Medals ceremonies coming up.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle S7 final.
The presenters and the athletes are coming on deck for the men's 50-meter freestyle S7. Mr. Peter Van Vedile, Medical and Scientific Director of the International
Les
Paralympic
médailles
Committee.
seront présentées par
Las medallas serán entregadas por
The medals will be presented by member of the Paralympic Order, Mr. Bob Bob.
We'll present the miniature mascot, Patchy, the porcupine.
accompagné par
acompañado por
Accompanied by Deputy Mayor of Toronto, Ms. Pam McConnell.
Médaille de bronze.
Medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner, representing Brazil, Italo Gomez.
A second bronze medal here in Toronto at the Parapan swimming for Italo Gomez of Brazil. The 19-year-old is bronze in the 400 free and gets bronze in the 50.
It's quite a span, 50 all the way up to the 400, but he was able to do it and pick up a pair of medals. There is no 200 freestyle, so he's got to go all the way up to the 400 if he wants another event, and that's what he did on the opening day. Now he's sprinting here, and the 50 freestyle gets a bronze medal.
He gets a badge.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Canada, Jean-Michel
Those are tears of joy, I'm sure, for Jean-Michel Lavalier of Canada. Silver medalist for men's 53 S7.
Started swimming at age 12. He's out of Quebec City. Attended school at the University of Laval. He was 5th in the 400-meter race earlier, and he's on the podium here. He's got lots of speed. Silver medal.
Médaille d'or, nouveau record déjà et champion Parapan American.
You do both.
Medalla de
Just
oro.
won a silver medal.
Nuevo récord y campeón colombiano.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Colombia.
All this young man, the 16-year-old from Colombia, can do is smile. Carlos Serrano won the race with a time of 29.3, 29.93, and that's a record time for the 16-year-old as he gets the gold in the men's 53 S7.
He also swam in the 400-meter freestyle on the opening night, was able to get a silver medal, but boy, does he have rocket speed in the 50-meter at this race today. He made no doubt about that. He was at a great start. He was off like the wind off the blocks, right at the beat, had a huge lead right off the bat, and then never backed
Mesdames
down.
et messieurs,
Won this race
l'hymne
handily,
national.
and it's a Colombia
Damas y
1-2,
caballeros,
2 gold medals in
el
a row.
himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Colombia.
Mesdames et messieurs, les médaillés par la Panaméricaine.
Carlos Serrano, Jean-Michel Lavalier,
Damas y caballeros,
Italo
con ustedes,
Gomez
los
of
medallistas
Brazil. Gold,
para
silver, and
Panamericanos.
bronze.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
53
Parapan
S7.
American medalists. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted to know what it means to these athletes to win a medal, not just a gold medal, any medal, and all you had to do was take a look there at Jean-Michel Lavalier. Absolute tears of joy. Big round of applause for all of those medal winners once again. I'm not even Canadian, and even I nearly cried. It was very difficult to carry on. What a wonderful sight that was. How much do the medals mean? That is just how much those medals mean to these swimmers. Fantastic stuff. More medal ceremonies coming up in just a couple of moments' time.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise de médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's
Led
50
by two
meters freestyle
Canadians.
S7 final.
This is the victory ceremony for the women's 53 S7. Presenting the medals and the
Médaille
miniature
de
mascot,
bronze.
Mr. Peter
Medalla de bronce.
Medical and Scientific
Bronze
Director
medal
of the
winner,
National
representing
Paralympic
Brazil,
Committee, Ms. Pam
Veronica
Almeida. And the bronze goes to Veronica Almeida of Brazil, 40 years young.
And this is one of her first visits ever to the podium at a major competition, so maybe she got excited about the Rio Games coming up in a year and decided, you know what, I'm going to get involved. And it does show you that you can get involved at any age. She's 40 years of age and has never made the podium before and wasn't maybe seriously training before she came into this quadrennial. Now she's on the podium and ready for the Rio Olympics, Paralympics.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Canada, Ceremonial.
First of 6 wins here in Toronto for Vernon, BC's Sarah Mahan. 20 years of age, silver medal.
She attends McGill University, was on the Paralympic team in 2012, won a bronze medal at the Worlds back in 2013, and she's got a silver medal at the Parapans in Toronto in 2015 by the narrowest of margins, 4/100ths of a second
Médaille
separated
d'or,
Sarah
nouveau
Mahan
record des Jeux
from
et
this
championne
woman that we're now going to see who got the gold medal,
Panaméricaine.
Tess Ripples.
Medalla de oro y campeona para Panamericana.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Canada, Tess
Less than a month ago at the World Championships in Glasgow, Scotland, she was 5th in the women's 53. She gets a gold medal now for her win here in Toronto.
From Caledon, Tess Rutledge started to swim at age 14 just 2 years ago. And actually the margin of victory was 1.04 seconds, not 0.04 seconds. I was mistaken. Coach Courtney Desjardins will be certainly pleased that Tess has been able to come out with a gold medal.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'hymne national.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Canada.
Proud moment, I'm sure, for the two Canadians,
Damas y
Tess
caballeros,
Rutledge and
las
Sarah Mahan.
medallistas
Gold
para
and silver in the
Panamericanas.
women's 53.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
bronze
the
going to
Parapan
Veronica
American
Almeida
medalists.
of Brazil.
So an anthem sung very loudly and proudly by a lot of people inside the building tonight. Who enjoyed that? Yeah, fair few of you. Don't give him a microphone, listen to him. Yeah. A lot, and I mean a lot of proud Canadians inside this building here in Toronto tonight. Simon Bennett says Lavalier crying on the podium whilst receiving his medal equaled goosebumps. Yeah, you're right there, it certainly did for everybody inside the building. And Tanya Lynn says Canadian women are rocking the swimming. Yeah, keep those tweets coming.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libre S9 pour les hommes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la gran final. Hombres, 50 metros, estilo libre, S9.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the men's 50 meters freestyle S9 final.
The Brazilian coaches think they can sweep the men's 50 free. They've got the middle of the pool blocked out. Da Silva, Do Nascimento, and Renato Silva.
Carril 1, Perú.
Here's an interesting story. Pedro de Venetia was a bronze at the Para-Badminton Worlds in 2013, but there's no badminton at the Paralympics, so he switched to swimming in 2014 so he could maybe get to the Paralympics in Rio. Cesar Barria, 32 years of age, is a banker from Panama City. First Latin swimmer to swim the Strait of Gibraltar. The first of three Brazilians, Mateus da Silva, silver in the 2011 Parapans in this very event, the 50-meter freestyle. He's 21 years of age. Do Nascimento Filho, actually known by Filho. Brazilians sometimes have 3 or 4 different family names, and while it's not shown there, his last family name is Filho, and that's what he's known by around the world. 22 years of age, he won this event 4 years ago. The third Brazilian, Silva, 22 years of age, has won the 400-meter freestyle here at the Parapan American Games in Toronto. Trying to spoil the Brazilian party, Jose Lucina from Venezuela, 26 years of age. Fourth in the 100 butterfly here. Next to him, Juan Castillo is from Cuba, 16 years of age. There he is. He won the gold in the 100-meter butterfly at these games. And the final swimmer, lane number 8, David Taylor, 48 years of age. Two-time Olympian. He started competing at age 35. He's now 48. He started competing when he had his left leg amputated as a result of bone cancer. He has lane number 8, this 8-person field.
Swimmers from Peru, Panama, 3 from Brazil, Venezuela, Cuba, and Barbados getting set for 1 length of the pool, the men's 50 free S9. Silva, Brazil in 5, Filho, Brazil in 4, and Da Silva in lane 3 for Brazil. The start, very critical for the men's 50 free.
Take your marks.
Looks like everybody got a very fair start. Possibly lane number 5. He's got a little bit of an edge, and that's Silva from Brazil, who won the 400-meter freestyle. See if he's got the power for the 50.
Just over 25 meters to go on the men's 50 free S9, and right now it is the 3 Brazilians racing 1, 2, 3. A very close finish, less than 5 meters to go. Here they come. Is it Da Silva? It is Da Silva, Filho, and Silva. 1, 2, 3. The Brazilians have swept the men's 50 free S9.
There's your early leader right there. He has to settle for the bronze medal. And there's the man who won the gold medal. He's pretty happy. Da Silva in lane number 3. He was actually not expected to be the one to win. It was the man in the middle, Do Nascimento Filho, that they thought was going to win. That man right there without the cap. Off the start, right there. Pretty even start by the 3 Brazilians. If anything, I said lane 5 was out in front, and he was Silva. He used that, but he just couldn't quite polish it off as they get to the wall. march again is here they go. At the bottom is the guy who's going to come around with his last two strokes really quick. Right, and now he'll lunge with the right one. And in the middle there, you can see that Dominici Filo picked up his head as he was lunging to the wall. He picked his head up, and I think that actually cost him possibly winning the gold medal. You got to keep your head down. Picking your head up will actually pull your arm away from the wall when you touch. So Da Silva gets his teammate Filio for the gold medal, but Brazilians still, boy, they like the sprint, Steve. Power, power, power. 1, 2, 3, Brazil.
As close as you can get in a swimming race, 1/100th of a second separating Da Silva from Filo. And Silva picks up the bronze. A 1-2-3 finish for Brazil in the men's 50-meter freestyle S9.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're enjoying yourselves here on evening number 3 of the Parapan American Games here in Toronto. Maybe you've been to see some other sports already. These people are certainly enjoying themselves. A Brazilian 1, 2, 3 in the last race. As if these guys need any reason to have a party. They've been dancing away all week. And you can see Johanna Da Silva in the background. It's no Heatherly Rodriguez. She's in there as well. All the coaches have been bouncing around. And now they've got a 1, 2, 3.
Panama.
The America's record in the women's 50-meter freestyle S9 is held by an American, Michelle Conkley of the United States. She did that in Pasadena a year ago, 29-4. Is that record in jeopardy here tonight in Toronto with the Parapan Ams as the women come on deck for the 53. The power will be in the middle of the pool. Camille Rodriguez of Brazil in 3, Daniela Jimenez of Argentina in 4, Anna Johannes of the United States in 5, and Natalie Sims of the U.S. will be in 6. One Canadian in this, St. John's, Newfoundland, Katarina Ruxin.
Lane number 1 is Paola Acuna from Puerto Rico, 14 years of age. This is her first race at the 2015 Parapan. She'll be in lane number 1. The Canadian, Katrina Roxon from Newfoundland, will have lane number 2, 22 years of age. She already has a silver medal to her credit, 400-meter freestyle. And in lane number 3 next to her will be Camille Rodriguez from Brazil. In lane 3, 4, and 5, you have the swimmers who were bronze, gold, and silver in that order 4 years ago. So obviously they know each other very, very well. This is Rodriguez, bronze 4 years ago, already a gold here at the Parapans in the 400. Jimenez from Argentina won a gold 4 years ago in this very event, 22 years of age. She's also got a gold medal at this competition in the 100-meter breaststroke. The American, Anna Johans, will have lane number 5. She's out of the Chicago area. She won a silver 4 years ago in this race, but won 5 gold medals in her other 5 races. So she's experienced at getting to the podium. She has a bronze medal in the 400-meter free in this race, in this competition here in Toronto. Natalie Sims, the second American, the 18-year-old from Minneapolis, just missed the medal in the 400-meter freestyle. Will have lane number 6. Next to her, in lane number 7, will be Shanae Incy from Trinidad and Tobago, 20 years of age, the 7th in the 400, but picked up a pair of medals in 2011. Was a junior sportswoman of the year in Trinidad and Tobago. Genesis Leal, 22 years of age, from Venezuela, 6th in the 400, was at the Parapans 4 years ago in 2011. She's a medical student at the University of Valencia.
One length of the pool. This is the final of the women's 53 S9. The defending champion from Argentina, Daniela Jimenez, is in 4. Anna Johannes of the United States in 5. Camille Rodriguez of Brazil in 3. Katarina Roxon of Canada is in 2. The start, always important in 53.
Take your mark.
Right off the bat, lane number 5 off very, very quickly and does have a little bit of a lead because of a superb reaction time. The American Johans. Now the real question is, can she keep it up? Because here comes lane number 4, Jimenez, much careful stroking and quicker turnover.
Johannes and Jimenez of Argentina, the defending champion. Jimenez in 4, has a slight lead on Johannes right now. It is Jimenez of Argentina trying to make it 2 in a row. Jimenez of Argentina touches for gold. Roxanne of Canada picks up the silver, and Rodriguez of Brazil gets the bronze. That's a games record for Jimenez of Argentina. What a terrific swim, putting up a time of 30.18. Roxanne of Canada, 38.8 for second, and Rodriguez picks up the bronze.
Jimenez has definitely got, watch off the blocks, all right? Lane number 4, right in the middle, she'll come up in front, boom, reaction time, really good. Way down at the bottom now, Jimenez is, and then down at the bottom, second in the bottom, the Canadian, really a surprise to come in for the silver medal. The battle was thought to be in the middle with the 3 medalists from last time, but upsetting that group. Down at the bottom is Roxanne, she comes in for the silver, and right next to her for the bronze is Rodriguez. So you got the bronze medalist from last time getting the bronze, the gold medalist from last time getting the bronze, but the silver medalist gets outtouched by the Canadian. The Canadian gets the silver medal. There's Jimenez, 22 years of age.
A successful title defense for Daniela Jimenez of Argentina, winning gold in the women's 50-meter freestyle. Katrina Roxanne of Canada gets the silver. Camille Rodriguez of Brazil picks up the bronze.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libres S10 pour les hommes.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos.
The man in lane 5 tonight in the men's 53 is the current world and America's record holder in the distance. S10 is the category. Andre Brasil of Brazil, trying to defend the title he won 4 years ago. He's also the world champion and the Olympic champion in the distance. Andre Brasil in 5. His teammate Felipe Melo is in 4. 2 Canadians in this one, Nathan Stein in 3. Isaac Buckley is in 6.
Bruno Lemaire will have lane number 2. There are only 5 swimmers in this field, as you said, Steve. He's from Argentina, 20 years of age. He was the bronze medalist. There you have Nathan Stein, silver in the 100 fly earlier this morning. The final was 2 in the morning. There you have the tattoo. It says, "No surrender." That was what his mother said, that every day you have to get up and move yourself forward. Felipe Melo from Brazil, 25 years of age. Probably surprised he's got the fastest lane when the world record holder really should be assigned lane 4, which goes to the fastest swimmer in the field. He just missed the medal this morning in the 100 fly. There's your world record holder, 31 years of age, Andre Brasil. He won this race 4 years ago. He'll have lane number 5, and next to him in lane number 6 will be Isaac Buckley from Canada, 21 years of age. Started swimming at age 13.
Lane 6 representing Canada.
In the S10 category. Buckley won a silver medal in the 100-meter breaststroke already at this competition.
One length of the pool, the men's 53 S10. The America's world record holder, Andre Brasil of Brazil, is in lane 5. His world record time, 23:16.
Take your marks.
Very quick off the blocks. Lane number 4 had the best start. Melo Brasil, the world record holder, is actually trailing both Melo and the Canadian Stein in lane number 3.
That's going to be a great finish. Just over 15 meters to go on the men's 53. S10 driving to the wall. The 2 Brazilians sitting 1-2 right now. Coming to the wall. What a finish. It is Melo out-touching Brazil and stalling. So Melo gets the gold, and that's a games record time for Felipe Melo. 23:42, silver to Andre Brasil. His time 23:51, and third to Nathan Stein of Canada, 23:67.
So there on the right, you've got the world record holder. He's not too happy. You can see him shaking his head when he finished. And we pan from lane to lane, and that's half a second off his best time. Little bits here and there. It was the start by Brazil. He wasn't as good. Look where he comes up. He comes up about a third of a meter behind, and at the end, Brazil is closing on his teammates, but Melo just gets his hand to the wall in front, and Stein, the Canadian, is right there as well, but he can't quite get it. At the top of those three, Brazil is closing, he's closing, but just little things earlier in the race, and he just couldn't make up the distance to catch his teammate Melo. So Melo right there, he gets the gold medal. Boy, you beat the world record holder, you got to be pretty happy.
Felipe Melo of Brazil with a time of 23:42 takes the gold in the men's 50 free S10. Brazil 1-2 in the 50 free S10. Nathan Stein of Canada is third. His teammate Isaac Buckley finishes fourth.
For the Brazilian team, nice and happy. The winner of this one, Felipe Melo, he sometimes trains in Manchester, so he knows all about rain. Because Manchester in England, that's what it does.
There you go. Do you know him?
I do.
You do know him?
I do know him, yeah, there you go. Not one to name drop and all that. But yeah, so Felipe Melo trains hard, no matter whether he's in Brazil, whether he's in Manchester in England. He's got himself a gold medal. And he's also got himself a Games record time as well. Still one more race to come here on our schedule. Stick around, and don't forget, once we've had the races, we've still got the medal ceremonies to come, and certainly for you Canadians, there's definitely a couple more national anthems that you want to pay attention to and stick around for as well. Good to see Madison tonight. She's been multitasking all the way through. She's been keeping an eye on your tweets. She's been helping me commentate. She's been announcing in French. And now she's managed to polish off a 3-course dinner. Can't believe it. What a multi-talented lady you are.
It wasn't 3 courses. I mean, it was like half a chicken, though.
Just demolished half a chicken. Sat right next to me. Here I am, not able to move. Very good indeed. Keep your tweets coming. Alfredo Castillo, I have no idea what it says, but he's at the swimming and he's happy.
Mesdames et messieurs, voici les athlètes pour l'épreuve de 50 mètres libre.
Canada's Orly Rivard is the America's record holder in the women's 50-meter freestyle, 27.87 her time. Swimmers coming on deck for the women's 50 free S10.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orly Rivard will have lane 4. She certainly has to be the favorite in this. Orly Rivard of Canada will have 4. She is the world champion, and she won that title with a time of 27.87. Already has a gold medal to her credit tonight here in Toronto. Gold in the 100 fly.
Lane number 1, Macarena Quero from Chile, 26 years of age. Just missed the medal in the 100-meter breaststroke event earlier. University of Concepcion in Concepcion, Chile. Serafina King, 17 years of age from Santa Monica, California. This is her first race. She started swimming at age 7. She'll have lane number 2. Lane number 3 is Mitzi Mahares from Mexico, 20 years of age. There will be 2 Mexicans in this field. Her teammate will be over in lane number 5. Mahares will have lane number 3. The odds-on favorite will be right next to her in lane number 4. That's Canadian Orly Rivard. World champ, as you said, Steve, trains out of Montreal, just in the suburb of Montreal. Of course, the World Championships were in Montreal in 2013, and that was a real good indication of the future that she was going to enjoy. 19 years of age. There's the other Mexican swimmer, Ruby Cristino, 18 years of age. This is also her first race at the Parapans. Next to her in lane number 6, Marina Gastera from Brazil. Interesting that Brazil's had a lot of great sprinters in many of the other 50-meter races, but they've only got 1 in this one. She's not necessarily favored to be able to get to the podium. Colombia has Zapata in lane number 7, Maria. She finaled the South American Games last year as a 12-year-old. She is now all of 13 years of age. Samantha Ryan, 16-year-old Canadian, will have lane number 8. She was 5th in the 100-meter breaststroke at this competition.
This is the women's 50
8 swimmers getting set for the final at the women's 53 S10. Arlie Rivard of Canada in lane 4, the world champion, looking for a second gold medal here at the Parapan swim competition in Toronto. One length of the pool. The start, so very, very important.
Take your marks.
Let's take a look and see who comes up first, and it is Rivard. Definitely a best start of the field, possibly lane number 2 is with her, King, the American, but now it's all Rivard. The battle really for the silver, I think, Steve. The gold looks like it's pretty well Rivard's.
Arlie Rivard of Canada, the world champion in lane 4. Just a few meters to go. Justeria, Brazil, battling for silver, but Rivard of Canada gets the gold in the women's 53 S10. Cristina of Mexico touches for silver, and Justeria picks up the bronze. That's a games record for Arlie Rivard of Canada with a clocking of 27.90. Cristino 29.77. And third place to Justeria 29.83.
Never in doubt, but the point is you're still trying to establish yourself. That's only 3 100ths off the time that Arlie Rivard did 2.5 weeks ago in Glasgow at the World Championship. So she's still keeping her top form. Watch the start, look at that. She's really good dolphin kick underwater, surges to the front, powers to the end, and now look at the battle up at the top there. Lane number 5 just gets ahead. Cristina touches Justeria, who is leading. You can see them now in the battle. You got lane number 5 just above Rivard. Cristina will just outtouch Justeria, who actually was right ahead until this point. Justeria is too slow with her left arm, and Cristina comes over with that right one just ahead of her. When you're that close to the wall, Steve, you gotta get those arms turning over quickly. You gotta get to the wall quick. That was the difference between a gold or a silver and a bronze medal for those two women.
World record.
A second Parapan Am goal for Arlie Rivard. It comes in the women's 50-meter freestyle. The silver to Cristino of Mexico, and Justeria of Brazil collects the bronze.
Please show your appreciation for those swimmers that have won their medals. But before we get on to our medal presentations, how about a round of applause for all of the swimmers from all of the nations who've competed here on night number 3 of the Parapan American Games 2015. We've been getting tweets all over the place. Melissa says incredible 100 backstroke goal for Gordimiti and a silver for Adam as well. Keep your tweets coming into us. Hashtag TO2015. Well, I'll tell you what, we had Super Sunday yesterday. How about Monday Madness?
Monday Madness, I like that.
That could catch on.
That definitely could.
What a way to finish the evening. Another Canadian gold medal.
You know what? I think we should make that one of our hashtags.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, so if you guys want to tweet at us, hashtag TO2015, hashtag swimming, hashtag Monday Madness.
Hopefully you've enjoyed Monday Madness. It really has been. This place has bounced around. Thank you very much for all of those that are leaving. Thank you very much for being here in the first place. For those of you sticking around, thank you as well. Those medal winners will appreciate your cheers. All our people on the big screen, got lots of Mexican supporters still in the house. Canadian flags flying very proudly tonight.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise de médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters breaststroke SB13 final.
The medal presenters and the athletes are coming on deck for the ceremony, the victory ceremony of the men's 100-meter breaststroke SB13.
Les médailles seront présentées par...
Las medallas serán entregadas por
Medals will be presented by Medical and Scientific Director of the International Paralympic Committee, Mr. Peter van der Vliet.
Mr. Peter van der Vliet, Medical
Accompagné
and Scientific Director of the International Paralympic Committee.
Accompanied by Deputy Mayor of Toronto, Ms.
Assisted
Pam
by
McConnell.
Ms. Pam McConnell.
Médaille de bronze.
medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner representing Brazil, Renato Nunes.
Renato Nunes of Brazil. Silver 4 years ago. This time around, he settles for bronze in the men's 100 breaststroke.
He still gets to the podium. This is his third Parapan Am Games. 27 years of age, Renato Nunes.
And he gets Apache, the game's miniature mascot. The porcupine, the 41 quills.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner representing Canada, Tyler Murak.
Tyler Murak, the 17-year-old from Canada, gets the silver in the men's 100 breaststroke.
To go along with the bronze he got in the 100-meter backstroke the other day when Canada swept the medals. He started swimming at age 9. This is the SB 12 and 13 category for swimmers with visual impairment. 17 years of age from outside Vancouver. Tyler is.
Médaille d'or, nouveau record Amérique et champion Parapan American.
Medalla de oro y campeón para Panamericano.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion representing Brazil, Guilherme Batista.
A second medal here in Toronto for Guilherme Batista of Brazil. He was bronze in the 200 IM, and he gets a gold medal for the win in the men's 100-meter breaststroke. And he did it with a record time of 1:14.30.
Best time. It was an excellent swim. Good technique the entire way through the race. Didn't panic. Went out to the front. Was pushed a little bit early by Baez from Puerto Rico, but Baez faded towards the end, and Batista just kept accelerating away from the 75-meter mark, and there's no doubt he was going to be the gold medalist. 19-year-old comes home with a gold medal along with his bronze from the 200 IM.
Nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Brazil.
The medalist in the men's 100-meter breaststroke. Guilherme Batista of Brazil takes the gold. Tyler Murak of Canada, the silver. And the bronze to Renato Nunes of Brazil.
once again, thank you very much for sticking around. We've got a couple of Canadian anthems to get through, so the local crowd will enjoy that. Plenty of anthems from all around the world here. Argentina, Brazil, got those anthems to come as well. So once again, thank you very much for all of you that have attended here on evening number 3. Monday Madness, as we've decided to call it from now on in. And it certainly has been. Certainly has been. Those of you that have sent your tweets in throughout the course of the evening, thank you very much to you guys as well. Hashtag TO2015. Keep tweeting us, send us a picture of yourself, tell us who you are, where you've come from. Enjoy reading those tweets.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's 100 meters breaststroke SB13 final.
The victory ceremony for the women's 100-meter breaststroke SB13. On hand to present the medals and the mascot, Mr. Peter Van de Vliet, Medical and Scientific Director of the International Paralympic Committee.
Medalla de
Assisted
bronce.
by Miss Pam McConnell.
Bronze medal winner, representing Venezuela, Belkis Mota.
Belkis Mota of Venezuela, 32 years of age, her first of 4 races here in Toronto. And she comes up with a medal. It's bronze in the women's 100 breast SB13.
And she'll put it right next to the bronze medal that she won in this race 4 years ago. 2-time Paralympian, 32 years of age from Venezuela. It's her first race at these 2015 Parapan Games.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Brazil, Raquel Viel.
Raquel Viel of Brazil gets the silver medal. She was gold 4 years ago. This time around, changes color. Not the color she probably wanted, but I'm quite sure she'll settle for silver here in Toronto.
The good news is she already has a gold medal from the backstroke. So it's a very interesting combination, the backstroke and the breaststroke. You usually find a lot of breaststrokers are not very good at swimming backstroke. Well, this lady right here, Raquel Viel, is good at
Médaille
both
d'or
the
et
backstroke
championne
and
Parapan American.
Medalla de oro y campeona para Panamericana.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Argentina,
She's a 3-time Paralympian. Annabelle Moro of Argentina accepts the gold in the women's 100-meter breast SB13. That will fit nicely with the bronze that she won on her back.
That was her 9th medal historically at the Parapans. This will now be her 10th medal. Talk about a big span. She won this event back in 2003 in Mar del Plata Games in Argentina.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'hymne national.
She's winning it for the 3rd time.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Argentina.
et messieurs, les médailles Parapan American.
Damas y caballeros, con ustedes las medallistas para Panamericanas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Argentina,
Parapan American
Brazil,
medalists.
and Venezuela. 1, 2, 3 in the women's 100-meter breast, SB 13.
So again, more medal ceremonies still to come here, and one that Madison is looking forward to pretty much.
Yeah, the next one.
You will have any more tears?
Maybe me.
Maybe you.
Yeah.
Okay. See some of the hard-working coaches, the swimmers.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise de médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters backstroke S14 fight.
The presenters and the athletes are on deck for the victory ceremony in the men's 100-meter backstroke S14. 2 Canadians receiving medals here, along with
Les médailles
swimmers
seront
from Venezuela.
présentées par
Las medallas serán entregadas por
Medals will be represented by International Federation for Sport for Athletes with Intellectual Disability, Mr. Amelie Russo.
And presenting the medals will be Mr. Amaury Russo, President of
Accompagné
INIS, the International Federation for Sport for Athletes
Accompanied
with
by
an
Chairperson of
Intellectual
IPC Swimming
Disability.
Sport Technical Committee, Ms. Jane D. Blaine.
Ms. Jane D. Blaine, Chairperson of IPC Swimming Sport Technical Committee, will present the
medalla
results.
de bronce.
Bronze medal winner, representing Venezuela, Alberto Jesus Vera.
Venezuela's Alberto Vera picks up the bronze in the men's 100 back S14.
He was silver 4 years ago in this very event. Earlier in the competition in Toronto, he just missed the medal. He was 5th in the 200-meter freestyle. He is a Paralympian for Venezuela, 24 years of age. And his sister also swims for Venezuela. Berta, call me Newt, he said his nickname is. Vera.
médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Canada, Alan Wright.
Canada's Adam Rahir gets the silver in the men's 100 back S14.
Has to settle for a silver this time. He had a gold 4 years ago. One of the reasons was his fellow Canadian teammate swam an incredible race. Here gets a silver medal, 27 years of age, out of Surrey, BC. Got a total of 3 medals 4 years ago.
Médaille d'or et champion Parapan American.
Medalla de oro y campeón para Panamericano.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Canada, Gordy Michi.
The 2015 Parapan Am champion and gold medalist in the men's 100-meter backstroke S14, Gordy Michi from St. Thomas, Ontario. His gold will go alongside his bronze that he won in the 200 free in Toronto.
excellent breakthrough in major competition. He's only been on the national team for a few years, 21 years of age. And his backstroke today was powerful. It was very, very well split. Out with power, 30-point going out in the first leg, coming back in 32
Damas y
33.
caballeros, el himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Canada.
Men's 100 back. Sing and swim. He did all three very well. Gordy Mitchie, the gold medalist in the men's 100-meter backstroke, the silver to Adam Rahir, and the bronze to Alberto Vera of Venezuela.
Well, Gillian has done a very good job of trying to sum up the night here on Twitter. Remember, we keep saying, send us those tweets. TO 2015, Gillian has done such that. It's such an exciting night at the Parapan swimming finals. Congrats to all at Team Canada swimmers. You made us so proud. That's a brilliant tweet. Thank you very much to Gillian for that. And I think that speaks for kind of everybody in here, doesn't it? These girls are proud. They've got their little banners. They've got their waving head flags as well. He's proud on the end. Look at that. It's as if somebody stood them in high order nearly. That was nearly good.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise de médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
The medals and the miniature mascots coming on deck for the women's victory ceremony in the 100-meter backstroke S14. Czechoslovakia of the United States in the middle of your picture, flanked by two Canadians, Justine Morier.
Bronze medal winner representing Canada, Justine Morier.
Justine Morier gets the bronze.
Out of the Montreal area, Morier is 18 years of age. She just missed a medal in the 200-meter freestyle, finishing fourth. So this time she's moving on up. She's got the third place. She's got the bronze medal. Her first major games was the 2013 World Championships. IPC, standing for International Paralympic Committee, World Championships. They were held in Montreal. Didn't have to drive very far.
Presenting the medals, the president of INES, the International Federation for Sport for Athletes with an Intellectual Disability,
Silver medal winner representing Canada, Kirsty Casco.
Kirsty Casco can hardly contain her enthusiasm at this point in time. She's about to get a silver, her second silver She won a silver in the 200 free, and now she's silver in the women's 100 back.
Trains out of Calgary under the powerful Cascade team. Wendy Quirk Johnson, a member of Canada's able-bodied swim team and one of the outstanding swimmers in the world in the 70s, is her coach. And something only Canadian fans would know or understand, she used to compete in underwater hockey.
Well, that's the first athlete I've seen wearing Patchy,
Medalla de oro.
the miniature mascot.
Parapan American.
Gold medal winner
The gold medalist and Parapan Am champion in the women's 100 back from the United States, Leslie Chihaki.
She might have to compete in the high jump if she keeps going. Leslie Chihaki out of the Chicago area. There are several swimmers, many swimmers on the American team here that are from the greater Chicagoland area. A good system set up in Chicago for the para swimming. She was bronze in the 200-meter freestyle, but the shorter distance is certainly to her favor. She wins a gold medal in the 100-meter distance. Won it with a real great turn. Stumbled a little bit in the middle of the pool, hit the lane marker, but didn't matter.
Damas
Was
y
able to hold on and win the gold
caballeros, el
medal.
himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the United States of America.
Leslie Chihaki, joined by her U.S. teammates in singing the U.S. national anthem in celebration of her gold medal win in the women's 100-meter backstroke. The silver to Kirsty Casco of Canada, the bronze to Justine Morier of Canada.
Saw the American team there down the poolside, really enjoying themselves during that medal presentation. Leslie Chihaki jumping up and down when she got a medal, absolutely brilliant. Again, more medal ceremonies to come. Brazil 1, 2, 3 in a moment. Of course, still one more chance to sing along to that Canadian national anthem for the locals here in Toronto. Still plenty of people waving at us on the big screen. Your moment of fame. Yeah. Don't forget, if you weren't going to come tomorrow, firstly, why not? Secondly, you can still get a ticket here for the swimming, so make sure you get yourself in here and enjoy Thunderous Tuesday.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle S9 final.
All yellow for this ceremony. The men's 50-meter freestyle S9, a Brazilian sweep of the podium. 1, 2, 3. Presenting the medals, Mr. Russo, president of INES, the International Federation of Sport for Athletes with Intellectual Disability, and Ms. Jane D. Blaine, chairperson of IPC Swimming Sport Technical Committee, and accepting the bronze medal, Ruta Silva. He was gold in the 400 free in Toronto, has to settle for a bronze this time around.
He had a great start, and he almost parlayed that into a gigantic upset. He only missed the silver and gold medals by about a tenth of a second. Just couldn't quite get his arm to the wall fast enough, but he had a great start and almost held on. And he already has a gold medal, as you said, Steve, in the 400-meter freestyle. The S9 category, I should mention, is for athletes with joint restrictions in one leg, double below the knee amputations, or an amputation of one leg.
Silver medal winner, representing Brazil, Vanilton do Nascimento.
Vanilton do Nascimento, otherwise known as Filo, gets the silver medal. 22-year-old defending champion in the event has to settle for second place this time around in the men's 53 S9.
He has a malformation in his right hip. That's how he competes in the division of S9. 22 years of age. Flips the medals. Last time he had the gold, this time he gets silver. And he was silver last time. Gets the gold. Matthews de Silva.
Parapan Americano.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Brazil, Matheus da Silva.
It's gold, but not by much. 1/100th of a second, the difference between Matheus de Silva and Vanilton Filo, his Brazilian teammate. 27:07 to 27:08.
Little things done right. Start, turn, finish. No turn in this one, sorry. Start and finish. You got to time it right. But again, the Brazilians are turning out sprinters left, right, and center. Every time you turn around, the Brazilians have a sprinter vying for medals. With basically one exception, I think, in one of the women's races, the Brazilians have had podium finishes in all the sprint races.
Damas
They
y
also have some of the
caballeros,
fastest
el
able-bodied
himno
sprinters in the
nacional.
freestyle in the world as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This was
the
really no
national anthem
surprise.
of
Brazil
Brazil.
sweeping the podium.
Canada has done it, and now it's Brazil's turn to sweep the
Damas y
podium.
caballeros, los
Here at the Parapan
medallistas
swimming
para
competition
Pan
in
Americano.
Toronto. They
Ladies
take
and
all
gentlemen, the
three
Parapan
medals,
American
gold,
medalists.
silver, and bronze, in the men's 50 free S9.
So a hat-trick of medals for the Brazilian team. They aren't getting their pictures taken. Worldwide press Well done to Silva, do Nascimento and Da Silva. Once again, the Brazilian coaches enjoying themselves down there in the stands.
I feel like they're always dancing.
Yeah, all of a sudden he thinks he's the great Pelé.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters freestyle X9 final.
The presenters and the medal winners in the women's 50 free on deck here at the CIBC Pan Am Aquatic Center and Field House just outside of Toronto.
Les médailles seront présentées par
Las medallas serán entregadas por
Ron, medals will be presented by Chairperson of the IPC Swimming Sport Technical Committee, Jane Deeblay.
Ms. Jane DeBlanc will present
Acompañé
medals.
acompañada por
Chairperson of
Accompanied
IPC
by
Swimming
IPC
Sport
Technical Delegate for Swimming, Mr. Tony Ward.
médaille de bronze.
medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner, representing Brazil, Camille Rodriguez.
Camille Rodriguez of Brazil gets bronze. The women's 50 free. It was bronze 4 years ago, same color.
She obviously doesn't have all the speed to get to the top of the podium. She's obviously a very good swimmer, getting a bronze medal. But she won a gold medal in the 400-meter freestyle, a 5-minute plus race held a couple of days ago at these Parapan Games. So she likes the longer distances, but the sprint, she still gets a medal. It's a pretty good effort to medal in both the 50 and the 400.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner,
Gotcha,
representing
just to share the
Canada, Katarina Roxa.
From St. John's, Newfoundland, Katarina Roxon, who was swimming in lane 2, and I was concentrating so much on the middle of the pool, I didn't see the great last meters move by Roxon to take the silver medal in the women's 50 free.
Well, we had the gold, silver, and bronze medalists from 4 years ago. Everybody was watching the middle of the pool, figuring they'd finish gold, silver, bronze again, but nobody realized, and nobody told Katrina that she wasn't supposed to maybe get to the podium. Great swim in lane number 2. Last 10 meters really put on a burst. Got her the silver, but nobody was going to beat Daniela Gimenez for
Gold
the
medal
gold.
winner and Parapan American champion, representing Argentina, Daniela Gimenez.
Daniela Gimenez defends the title she won 4 years ago in Guadalajara. Another gold for the talented Argentinian, 22 years of age.
Two-time Paralympian, an athlete without the use of her left hand. Gold last time, and gold in the 100 breaststroke already here at the Parapans in Toronto. So this is 2 gold medals already for Daniela.
Mesdames et messieurs, l'hymne national.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Argentina.
Mesdames et messieurs, les médaillés Parapan American.
Daniela Jimenez of Argentina, the gold medalist in the women's 53 S9. The silver goes to Canada's Katarina Roxon,
Parapan American
and the bronze to Camille Rodriguez of Brazil.
So once again, thank you very much for all of you sticking around and showing your appreciation and support for all of our medalists, from no matter where they are in the world. We've got 2 more medal ceremonies to come. The national anthem of Brazil once more, and we're going to finish tonight with the national anthem of Canada. What better way to finish day number 3 here at the Parapan American Games 2015. Doing a little bit of maths earlier on, we went into the session, Canada having already got themselves 6 gold medals, 4 more, they're up to 10 already.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise des médailles.
Damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle S10 final.
2 Brazilians and a Canadian about to get their medals in the men's 50-meter freestyle S10.
Médaille de bronze.
Medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner representing Canada, Nathan Steen.
Earlier today, Nathan Stein of Canada was silver in the 100 fly. Now he gets a bronze medal for a 3rd place finish in the men's 50 free S10.
From Maple Ridge, BC, trains with the Surrey Knights under Red Shaw. Very productive day with a couple of medals to his credit. And a silver medal at the Paralympics in the 50 freestyle.
Médaille
Years
d'argent.
ago, preparing himself for
Medalla de
another
plata.
onslaught in Rio next summer.
Silver medal winner representing Brazil, Andre Brasil.
The world champion, the Olympic champion, and the defending champion in this distance, men's 50 free, Andre Brasil of Brazil. And he gets the silver medal.
Bit of a shocker, really. I mean, this is the fastest man in the world in the S10 category, 50-meter freestyle. So for him as the defending champion and the world record holder to get beaten, he was 5/10 off his best time. And he was a little bit off on the start, and he started
Médaille
powering
d'or,
his way
champion
home, but a little bit too
Panaméricaine.
late. He wasn't able to get to
Medalla de
9
oro
100s. Is
y
all he
campeón
needed to beat this guy
para
right here.
Panamericano.
But he couldn't beat him.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion representing Brazil, Felipe Melo.
The Parapan Am champion in the men's 50 free S10, Felipe Melo, 25-year-old. This has to be a great moment for him to beat somebody like his teammate Andre Brasil.
Absolutely, and especially, I mean, in the back of all these athletes' minds, of course, they're building to Rio. Well, when you're from Brazil and you're building, I mean, every person, every swimmer in the Parapan Ams is building to Rio. But when you're a Brazilian building to Rio,
Mesdames
it
et
really
messieurs,
means something.
l'hymne
So this is a
national.
gigantic step for Philly.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Brazil.
gives you a good idea of the size of Nathan Steen of Canada. He was able to get his arm around both of the Brazilians.
Damas y caballeros,
Philippe Melo
medallista
gets the gold. Andre Brazil picks up the silver.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
Nathan
the
Steen of
Parapan
Canada
American
gets the
Games.
bronze. In the men's 50 free. And a couple of fans are lucky enough to get patchy.
There we are. Somebody up in the crowd's got a patchy. Look at that. How did that end up out there? Thrown into the crowd. Yes, we're talking about you. Winner of the last race there, Philippe Melo. Large parts of his training done in the UK. There's his teammates, there's his trainers, his coaches. And there's the Canadian coaches. I wonder if their dancing's as good as the Brazilian team's dancing. What do you reckon, Madison?
I don't know. I've seen Team Canada bust a move.
Might have a dance-off between the Canadians and the Brazilians at some point this week.
Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de remise de médailles.
damas y caballeros, la ceremonia de premiación.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters freestyle S10.
The athletes are coming on deck for the victory ceremony in the women's 50-meter freestyle S10. And front and center to receive the gold, Canada's Aurélie Rivard.
Médaille de bronze.
Medalla de bronce.
Bronze medal winner, representing Brazil, Mariana Gesteira.
Having some fun. And why not? Mariana Gesteira of Brazil gets the bronze in the women's 50 free.
20 years of age, her first visit to the podium in a major international games, so she should be having fun and cherishing this moment. These moments don't come along very often for athletes. Get to the podium.
Médaille d'argent.
Medalla de plata.
Silver medal winner, representing Mexico, Ruby Cristino.
Ruby Cristino of Mexico, the 18-year-old, gets the silver in the women's 50 free.
And just like Gesteria, this is her first visit to the podium at a major international game. So again, what a breakthrough. Silver medal, first big competition. Only 18 years of age from Mexico. I'm sure she'll be building to Rio next year, but more importantly, she's got the Parapans in Peru in 4 years and lots of competitions in line.
Médaille d'or, nouveau record des Jeux et championne Parapan American.
Medalla de oro y campeona para Panamericana.
Gold medal winner and Parapan American champion, representing Canada, Aurélie Rivard.
A very productive day for the 19-year-old Montreal, Aurélie Rivard. She won a gold in the 100 fly earlier and a gold in the 50 free. The world champion coming through with a terrific swim. It's her third medal here in Toronto. The 2 gold go with the silver she won on the 100 breast.
She lives and trains just outside of Montreal,
Mesdames
and
et
Coach
messieurs,
France Latendresse
l'hymne national.
really performing well. Only 3 100ths of a second off the time she did at the World Championships a couple of weeks ago. To be able to maintain
Ladies
yourself
and
at
gentlemen, the national
high
anthem
level
of
competition over
Canada.
a long period of time.
less than a month ago, she won 2 gold and 2 silver at the World Championships. Now she's won 2 gold and 1 silver at the Parapan Ams here in Toronto. Aurélie Rivard of Canada, the gold medalist in the women's 50 free, the silver to Ruby Cristino of Mexico, and the bronze to Mariana Castilla of Brazil.
Mesdames et messieurs.
In the World Championships, very simulcast gets exceptionally hard to you're up in the crowd. And here he's about
Pan American.
to 34